Alright, here I am again. So, you know who I am, and if you don't, hello, hi, I'm Chemical Bakery. Now you do, bitch. Okay, so, you know what time it is. Or I hope you know what time it is. I don't actually know what it is for you, because time zones and all that. Fuck. Probably EST, right? Because that's like the basic bitch time zone. I'm sorry, you could be from wherever. It doesn't matter, man. But we're here. We've reached 400 posts on my DeviantArt, and as is tradition, as is what I've been doing, like, for past, like, 300 posts, 200 posts, and of course 100, which was almost 2 years ago, Jesus. Yeah, so we've just been looking through everything. So that's what we'll be doing today. Going over some, like, fun facts about shit. Yeah, so that's about it. But, oh, fuck, what the, oh, God, it's been a while since I've done a stream like this, and whenever I do a stream like this, I always have my phone up, propped up, just, like, read chat. I've never done that in months, and it was so, oh my God, and then I just have, like, my speaker on, and I'm like, damn, that's my voice, what the fuck, that's what I sound like? But, pretty funky news today. So, do I have this layer turned on? I think I should, yeah. So, in the past few streams, VideoTube wasn't working. Now it is. I don't know what the fuck happened last stream, or like the last couple of streams. Maybe VideoTube Mini just hates Frogger. I don't know. But, yeah, it wasn't working in the past, but now it is. Here I am. Don't I look amazing? Anyways, yeah, so that's what we have. This is technically my, 401st post, because, math, and I had to do a 4th post challenge. So, you know, every 4th post is required to be a certain thing. In this case, chapters of a fanfiction. So this is the 400th post, but I'm not gonna count that shit. Here we have it. But before we really get into things, I'm just gonna greet chat real quick. Okay, so hello, Dragon Imposter. Always nice to have you here. Gixie Chen, hello. Raccoon, how much sugar have you had? I don't know if I've had any sugar. I drank a bit of Diet Coke before this. I think that is sugar, right? Or maybe that's a 0 sugar. It's either 0 sugar or no 0 calories. I don't know. I don't care. I do it for the days. I'm just absorbing chemicals either way. I had caffeine, if that counts. Ahem. Yo, what's up, baby? Back. Where did he go? Headcanon, whatever the fuck you want, honestly. Some people thought that, like, the redesign was him getting plastic surgery, so go with whatever. Diet Coke, MatBat. Someone actually compared my voice to MatBat. I don't think I have a resemblance to MatBat's voice. Everyone, welcome to Game Theory, and today we'll be determining, is Gilgrunt heterosexual or bisexual, or maybe he's pansexual, or maybe he's gay and the girlfriend wife is a cover-up. Bro, sounds like early MatBat. Okay, yeah. So I'm him before he had, like, all the character development. Understood. You don't sound like MatBat. I don't know if that's a compliment or not. Yeah, okay. There we go. So that's a point for not sounding like MatBat. I'll fucking take it, man. Anyways, onto this. Yeah, so, this was a really basic title. I'm a big fan of, like, the aesthetics for this. Really good choices for, like, what post she's randomly walking through. This is a location I like to call Checkerboard Hell. Because it is just, I don't know, backrooms, but got off Wish. It has no lore. It's not meant to have lore or any shit like that. It's just something I occasionally draw my OCs in, which we will be seeing a couple of times throughout this live stream. And I should probably replace this. This is my banner on DeviantArt, but it's for 300 posts, and we're past 300 posts. We are at 400th post. That's crazy. I found, like, MatBat before he got into Five Nights at Freddy's. Before it all went wrong. When's it all gonna go wrong for me? What am I gonna lose it to? Kinda looks like a banner, yeah. That's cause it is. It is, dude. Let's see. I mean, I think I have recorded in my closet a few times, so there we go. MatBat recording in his closet definitely didn't help with gay accusations. Yeah, but we also have this. The actual 400th post. And I like it. I like that it has a bit more of a symbolic, like, cover compared to the rest of the chapters, which is a random scene from it. Yeah, and for this, we just have, I think when I don't know what to write for Dowser in a scene, I just write her being depressed. You know, taking it over myself, usually just thinking about thinking, because that's all I do, right? Yeah, yeah, there we have it. Actually, one second, I'm just gonna, like, reposition some things real quick. There we go. That is so much better. Okay, you would not know what was happening, but something happened, and it's better now. Because I'm better now. Okay, here we are. My mouse is in such a terrible position. Yeah, so let's just move on to this. Already talked about this. And here we are. Oh my god, I'm just gonna... Fuck Monster Mansion's OST. Fuck that. What are we going with here?
Who developed
Sarah V. Actually, fuck. I did not mean to do that. Fuck it, Sonic Adventure OST. I'm fine with that. Yeah, let's see. Whenever I think of, like, my art and, like, the cliches in my character designs, I think of this. A comically muscular, weird monster thing. This is, like, what comes to mind first. This is an AU of a pretty obscure Spider-Man villain, which is J. Jonah Jameson's son, who turns into a werewolf. Wow. Yeah, this guy's pretty funky. I don't really know what to say about him. I think he got, like, the most favorites of any of my Spider-Verse characters. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. Bowser seems to consist a good balance of water and depression. What do you mean water? I mean, I feel like that's most organic life, right? Like we're built up of a lot of water and built up a lot of depression. That's what keeps us moving forward. Yeah. Or it keeps us not moving forward. Depends on how you handle it. Anyways, yeah, I don't really have much to say about this guy besides the fact that, like, I did not do anything interesting with the guy's, like, appearance. He looked exactly the same as he does in the comics. Dowser, more like Downer, am I right? I think I was gonna have Trine say that, but I didn't have to do that in any of the scenes. I kind of wish I did, but that would have made him seem like too much of a stereotypical bully. He isn't really a bully. He's just kind of like, he's just special. I'll put him in that. No. Dowser's the special one. What am I saying? Ugh. How to make human water depression drama character plot more trauma. Yeah, exactly. Just keep giving them trauma. Perfect for talking about a Spider-Verse thing. Yeah, I think I have two characters that are my Peter Parker in the sense that I keep giving them trauma, and that is Swindle and Thorn. They will never catch a break. They will just keep on suffering. That's the fun part of it, right? Yeah. I do not like this one. This one is just I think what this is a sequel to looks really good, but this just does not look good. I think the issue is the WD Grimm art style made me focus on, like, very obviously, like, grim, so you have, like, a lot of dark things and whatnot, and when you apply that to, like, colorful characters or scenarios that are meant to be colorful and cartoony, it just does not look good. Yeah. So if you ever wanted to see the raptor wet, then I don't know. Here you go, you sick fuck. Yeah, part of the reason why this post took so long is because I didn't know what a buoy was. And, like, how the fuck do I search up what a buoy is, you know? Or boy, I don't know how to pronounce it. Doesn't matter. Did the raptor get stuck in the ocean? That one, yes. Why is bro naked? Because they were, like, out swimming. Well, they're not naked. They're wearing shorts. Yeah, sequel to this. See, like, this looks pretty good. This is very cute. It's this uses Chemica, but you know, he's currently tied up in my walls right now, and I'm not letting him go. I feed him on Saturdays. It's okay. So yeah, he's just not in the equation. But this is meant to be a sequel to it, where he just, I don't know, this floaty drifts off into the ocean, and then wha-bam. Buoy time. Wahoo. The world is lacking in buoy references. Holy shit. Facts. Oh my god. Dude. Seriously, it was so hard to look for, like, good reference photos for buoys. I swear to god. It was so annoying making this post and, like, getting good reference photos. Anyways, hello, Billy Craw Shrimp. What the fuck is wrong with me? Yeah. Welcome to the stream, my man. Yeah, broke out the short end of the floaty getting dragged into the ocean, yeah. Thought that was the goat Mumble. No, the Mumble could, like, swim back. I don't think the raptor is even capable of swimming. I'm not sure. Why is it not letting me... Oh, what the fuck? Okay, fine. fine. 1 second. Just gonna scroll back here because it's not letting me go to the next one. Okay. Oh wow. Sneak peeks and everything to come. Wahoo. Crazy. Crazy. Let me just scroll through all of this. What the fuck? Okay, this is all right. Okay. Yeah. And where the fuck is he? Oh wait, no, that's too far. Okay. Where the fuck was I? God fucking damn it. Yeah, okay, here we are. Chapter 19. A little fun fact, I never name my files like what they're actually supposed to be. And I think I originally had this in my file name something like why do people like simp for these two so much? Which applies for most my OCs. But I forgot to change the title of the file name when I posted this, so for a brief moment, that was the title of this post. I'm not terribly fond of the artwork here. I tried giving them fatter necks, but they're still, like, long necks. That doesn't really work out that well. Because this chapter is alright. I think this is a chapter where I bring up sourdough bread. And the reason why I bring up sourdough bread is just because I like sourdough bread. I'm pretty sure this is the one where Swindle gets introduced, but Swindle does not appear in any of the covers for, like, a really long-ass time. Yeah, but these two, Pyra and Kyra. Pyra is the blue one, and Kyra is the pink one, because, like, oh my god, ice and fire powers, except, like, they're reversed, the colors, so, like, the blue one is fire. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah. I don't know how the fuck you got on the buoy, though. That's a good question. Apollo, hello, welcome to stream, man. How you feeling? Of the deal meme. They have an offer for you. Yeah. Let's see. And then this, I think this just looks ugly. In terms of like the artwork and all that. Because I think that's a bit of the issue with the Double Grim. I want to remake this someday, just because I think it's a cute outfit. I had to search up like what Lolita is. I have no fucking clue what lolly means. Every time I hear someone describe it, it's a different description. And it means something completely different, so... in this context, I think it's just a fashion style. I'm not entirely sure. Pirates. Wow, she has a traumatic backstory with those, except no, she doesn't. It was retconned. Ooh, wow. I think the outfit looks good. I think it's mainly just like how I do the detail work that that falls apart. Yeah, but no, I like this one. I think it looks good. You receive depression, I receive laughter. I mean, they did traumatize a certain character, so that fits. Sourdough bread is the best bread. Holy shit, you are so fucking base, Loco Raccoon. Oh my god. Holy shit, I used to love that shit when I was, like, I think I used to have that all the time when I was 15. I don't know what the fuck happened, though. I mainly eat bagels now in terms of, like, my bread options. Oh my god. Wow, digital painting. This one didn't take terribly long, mainly because, Legendary Flare had a very simple design at the time, whereas she's now better known as Lysidra. Yeah, posting using this character generally do pretty well. There was actually an interactive text-based story I did of Lysidra that I never posted anywhere. It was done for a computers project for school, and I never posted it anywhere. I want to though, because it's like, oh my god, an interactive story using using this character. Most of the endings involve her killing you. I think there's only like one ending where she doesn't kill you, but yeah, that's about it. But you could easily just look into the code and like know what options to take. So what is there every time I oh really? Yeah. I mean it's a pretty good picture, so I guess that fits. Yeah. Nah, I remember like I tried doing time lapses using these, but that didn't go anywhere in terms of like posting on YouTube. Oh yeah, I need to post it sometime. I didn't refer to Skylanders by name, and I didn't refer to the Mythos Crystal, which was like used in it, which is part of the GSL lore. But yeah, I didn't. It wasn't put anywhere. You play as a troll in it, and you just kind of have to like survive getting out while this thing tries to kill you because it's guarding a crystal for whatever reason. Lysidra is an absolute beast. So yeah, good luck. Not fam, give us a chance to beat the brakes at her. Yeah, I can't remember if you actually hit her or not in the story. I think you might get some hits on her, but you don't get to kill her because you know you're playing as a troll. Funky egg guy. Oh my god. Yeah, because whenever I'm like struggling with motivation, it's like okay, just draw weird monster things, and this got me out of it. It was very brief. Unlike later, a few months later, until very recently, where I was very much struggling with motivation. Still a little bit now, but I'm doing better. So yeah, this is just a cool looking guy. It's weird because normally whenever I'm struggling with motivation or like getting a bit of burnout, I'm always like, I don't need that much time. Like I usually just like take one day off or like even a couple hours off, and I'm just back to normal. And lately, nah, that has not been the case, dude. That's just been wild. It's not fun. Not fun at all. But they got me reading a little bit, so that's fine. And boy, absolutely, that is an ant. That is indeed an ant. Actually, fun fact, back in 2021, I had an idea for a Skylanders OC. I think the rough sketch I had for it might be lost to time, but I had an idea of just like a sort of Pikmin-esque moveset where just like this one ant who summons smaller ants, and then that's about it. just Pikmin, but like that's a bit cliche in terms of Skylanders movesets. Like one guy who summons a bunch of little guys. Like, you know, that's what Double Trouble is named after, despite the fact that it isn't even his best attack. Ugh. Yeah. And here we are. I'm really proud of this art. I think it just looks really funky. And the Oracle, no way! Because that's like the stage from Skylanders Giants. One of the few times where I like reference official lore and like official characters for this, because it's mainly just my OCs. But it was really fun to adapt the Oracle for this one chapter. And really just delve into like the morality of these characters. This is when things start getting not so good for Quilton, but I don't know, I had fun with this. And I really wanted to show like the warmth of the water compared to like that stark cold sky out. There's a cliche for Skylanders. Of course there's cliches for movesets. There's like 160 of these fuckers. Do you think there's not gonna be any overlap with them? Dude! Yeah, the most common is like, I don't know, basic like, it's like the primary attacks are usually the ones with the most repetition. You know, you got like your basically melee slashes or like long range attacks. Lobs are a bit less common, where you just like lob something, but you know. I still gotta choose it. Yes! Drawing! OCs! Funky art, very nice. Thank you very much, Mythic Art. Hello, welcome to the stream. How you feeling, man? Yeah. Oh my god, and then we got some like flowers. Some roses, if you will. Gee, I sure do wonder what that foreshadows. Yeah, it's been foreshadowed since like I think the first time I posted this motherfucker. Ugh. Open collab, dude. I fucking love doing open collabs. These are just so fucking fun. I messed up the background a bit. This is checkerboard hell. This is the checkerboard hell I mentioned at the beginning of the stream. Wow. Yeah. Something I love about the raptor violently cursing here is that there's an asteroid in the cursing, implying that he's gonna like have like cause a mass extinction event if there's no service. I fucking love that. The road outside, that's from an actual picture I took. That's not like something I found off the internet, I think. This like long list over here, I'm pretty sure I can't remember what that is. I think it's either Sakana's diary or it's like some vent post that I put there as like kind of a joke. But yeah, that's about it. Something I find really hilarious with Sakana over here. No one drew anyone next to her. So like she's still really lonely in this image. And I just think that's really fucking funny. Cause that fits who she was at the time very well. Ugh. Yeah, she's holding a muffin because I think I referred to her as a muffin sometime in 2020, and I was like, damn, I'll just reference that here. One thing I'm a little bit pissed off by, in the corner here, actually, is that shown on the stream? No, it is not. Well, actually, it's shown a little bit. One sec, let me get that out. Okay. In the bottom corner over here, we have like my username, right? Chemical Bakery. In the description, I asked for people to add their username to the corner there and then just like separate it by colons. Only like 2 people did that. So the next time I did an open collab, I ended up not including it. Yeah. Homesick. Homesick. I am at home currently, so I cannot be that. But damn, just get home, dude. Not that deep, Dom. I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing pretty well. Yeah. I would eat there. Hell yeah. This is meant to be like a combination of Tim Hortons and Eaton Center, Montreal. So I'd recommend going to Eaton Center if you go to Montreal. I remember someone was telling me like, oh my god, I'm in Montreal right now, and they were in like Old Town Montreal, and I'm like, go to Eaton Center. It's like it's not that far of a walk, and they fucking didn't. It's such a great place, dude. Just fucking go there. It's amazing. The food is so fucking great, and they have this like sick ass arcade that I set the high score on because I'm based. Well, I don't know if the high score is still up there, but you know, I hope it is. Yeah, I'd stop by there if it was real. Hell yeah. And as I mentioned in the description, it is connected to a mall, and you can easily like just walk in there, so you can just get anything and walk in here. And there's also a gumball machine. I don't know why there's a gumball machine, but there's a gumball machine. If you want a gumball. Or I don't know, maybe they're bouncy balls. I wouldn't mind either. Preferably bouncy. Actually, no, I don't want bouncy balls because then there's gonna be like some 7-year-olds like bouncing them, like taking out the lights. Cap, you didn't set that high. I did. There is footage of it. There is fucking footage of it. Okay. Where's the Spider-Verse burger? you gotta draw that in there. Then you gotta draw that. What was the QR code? The QR code is just the text. You actually scanned this, weirdo. That's what happens if you scan it. Nah, dude, I'm a hate. Go to Montreal. Go see if the high score is there, okay? And try some of the food there, because it's good. Yeah. Okay, and what's next here? Hello? Yes, I'm still watching. Here we are. Let's see. Maybe I'll hop in. Oh, hell yeah! Yeah, I think, generally, I think... Actually, that's pretty relevant to what I'm about to show here. Because this was, I don't know if I have the picture with me, but, when I made this, I just did, like, some basic geometry in Blender just to, like, understand the shapes. I usually use either, Blender or Roblox just because I used to use Roblox a lot when I was, like, 14, and I know, like, a bit of the modeling. Not anymore because they overhauled some things, but, yeah, I use either or for like, reference material. Recently, I've been using PoseMy.art, though. If you want, like, good anatomy refs, then go there. And also, it has some, like, good poses and, like, you know, some good art inspiration. But yeah, so here we have it here. A bit of... I think this was when I introduced Swindle having lips. Because I really like drawing characters with, exaggerated cartoony lips. I just think that's really fun to draw. Mom threw frosting in my eyes? What? Jesus Christ, you good, bro? Do Canadians eat rice? Yes, Canadians eat rice. What makes you think Canadians wouldn't eat rice? Yes, we eat rice. We eat rice in Canada. Dear God, yeah. I think this is alright. I think the shading isn't so good and it's kind of just basic, but I don't know. This art is fine. Swindle lips, yeah! Yeah, gotta have those detailed lips on my Parasaurolophus. When was the last time you I don't know, like the other week? It's not like a frequent thing. There is a rice cooker in my house. But yeah, I don't I did not know you all eat rice. That's insane. Yeah. Yeah. Day ruined. Canadians eat rice. Like, what? I've tried using Blender before. Yeah, I'm not good at Blender. I tried using textures in it. I do not know how the textures work. I modeled, like, a sword and a gun in there, but besides that, I just use it for basic geometry. That's it. I'm comprised of 30% rice. Amazing. Sorry. Conspiracy theory. Canadians don't actually eat rice. Rice isn't real in Canada. I wonder if Tim sells rice. They sell a lot of stuff. Sorry, I can't get over that. I just can't get over Canadians don't eat rice. That's so fucking funny. What do I even say here? That's me, an earlier rendition of me. Yeah, I look so drippy here. I'm looking so good, man. And a rigged model of Gordon Freeman. Lovely. Yeah, I have nothing to say here besides the fact there's a Pac-Man ghost. I like Pac-Man. I made this one for 2 reasons. A, it was a lot easier to draw, and B, I didn't know what else to draw for this besides, actually, no, I'm not gonna spoil what happens in this chapter. Dark shit. Figuratively and literally. Ain't that stuff toxic? What? Oh, glow sticks. Yeah. What the? Wait. What the fuck? Glow sticks. You guys are just concerning me. Jesus Christ. Someone got boomed. Yeah. You get hit by the evilization laser. Yeah, I think this thing looks fucking cool, but I don't really have much to say. I don't really remember that much from this chapter, to be honest. It's just kind of there. Yo, it's the Nifflerication Ray. Yeah. Yeah. And there's this one short story I did of someone getting evilized, and the fucking beam just keeps shooting them until their heart explodes. And that is like one of the most graphic things I've ever written, but it's also like one of my favorite things. It's just it's so fucking cool, man. Yeah. And we got oh my god, speaking of things turning dark, we got the Venomized Frostbite. Not Venomized, it's Symbiotized. Dumb bitch. Nah, I just used that as an umbrella term. This is the Hazard Symbiote. I think it'd be funny to make like the Hazard Symbiote, because like this is more inspired by like Black Suit Spider-Man. So this is like where the symbiote is evil and shit. So then we have just fuck, I was trying to call fuck. So we basically just have what the fuck? Basically just have like the symbiote being like bad in terms of like his relationship with the symbiote. So so he's like, of course he has to get that removed. But I think it'd be funny if this guy was like, if the Hazard symbiote like bonded to someone else, and then just like became like a Yandere, not like the serious kind, just like a goofy one, but like, you know, still male, because I don't want people to fetishize this. I have too many Yanderes people sent for. But yeah, this is just, I don't have much to say here. This guy's just pretty cool. That's it. I really need to post more about the fucking Frostbite arc, because I think that's pretty fun. But yeah, this guy's pretty cool. He is weaker than most Spider-Men, but actually, I want to talk about my favorite thing about this guy, and that's just his like powers, which is just make people feel pain. Like not actually like put them in any danger, just like hold out his hand and then just make them go through the most immeasurable pain possible, because it's just like forcing their brain to send pain signals to them. It's really dark. No pun intended. Pull up their heart exploded? Yeah, this was like a background character that only this is like the dragon that appeared in chapter 4 and like beat the shit out of Dowser. Yeah, he's dead now. His heart exploded, literally. Let's see, every day is an artist, you will pray that no one honeys your characters. Yup! And that happens quite often for my characters. And then we have this over here. Wow! Yeah, so this was drawn for an important reason. My best friend really likes Timber, which makes a lot of sense, because Timber is my most popular character. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna draw this just because people really like Timber, and yeah, that's about it. It's just done because of that. There's no deeper meaning to this. I drew it during my trip to Victoria, so that was pretty fun. And I wrote the description while I was in Victoria as well. So yeah, it's double cool. Yeah, besides that, I think this is fine. You know, nothing really special with the art. I think Boom Bloom looks pretty cool in this. And yeah, this art isn't canon. It's just kind of like, oh yeah, what if Timber met Boom Bloom? Boom Bloom was actually the inspiration for Timber in terms of her backstory, because her backstory is she was created by Dr. Crankcase, and then it was like, fuck you, you're evil, I'm not gonna do that shit, and then she beat the fuck out of Crankcase, and then leaves. And my first thought was, actually no, it was my first thought. I think I read that like months or years before I came out with Timber, and then I was just randomly thinking about that backstory while I was trying to sleep, and I was like, damn, what if we had an Avilican? Like what if the Avilican are evil, right? So what if Dr. Crankcase made a Avilican? And like, how would they feel now that Dr. Crankcase is good? And then Timber happened. Yeah, that's how this all started. This would probably kill Crankcase. Yeah, a lot of people want Crankcase dead in this arc, for what he did, as in make Timber, which herself killed a lot of people. But you know, Dr. Crankcase is a good guy, so most people think he's good now. Yeah. And yeah, that's about it. There's nothing deeper in this post. I really like this. I just like the Mystic from Cameo Almost Power, and I like drawing ugly characters. Sorry, I'm sorry. If Wyverns is watching this, I'm sorry. I know you wanna pound this snake. I'm not like I'm just not into that with this character. I'm just not a fan of that. But I think this character looks cool as fuck. I fucking love the Mystic. She's great. She's an amazing character, with an amazing design. Cause just look at this. This looks so fucking cool. I like characters that are kind of like this, where it's just a little bit grotesque. I think I exaggerated the grotesqueness a bit, but you know, whatever. Yeah, it was fun to draw. The details in the cloak I did draw, but can't really tell due to the shading. This one reminds me of Dark Crystal. Yeah, it's pretty valid. Yeah, I haven't watched that, but you know, I've like seen some designs from it. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that inspired this character, to be honest. Yeah, this is the character from Cameo to Power. If you haven't played Cameo to Power, please play it. It's a good game. And actually, fittingly, Banjo-Kazooie music is playing. Rareware. Wow. Yeah, but a lot of people say that like Rareware like fell off after the Microsoft buyout. I disagree with that. I think Grab by the Ghoulies and Cameo to Power are amazing games. I haven't played Nuts and Bolts that much, but I think it's better than the two originals, in my opinion, which is an extreme hot take. But yeah, that's about it. And I think we all have a living system about Chapter 1's active vandalism. Oh, fuck, about one chapter's active vandalism. Wahoo! Yep. Yeah. I think that chapter's coming up right now, isn't it? I think that's literally gonna be the next thing that I cover. Or maybe the one after that, I'm not sure. Yeah. Let's see here. Elvis really hates scientists with a cold heart. I fucking hate scientists! Fuck you! I mean, I'm honestly valid, because, like, why would you try to make sense of anything? Yeah. Yeah, nah, nah, I think that's a cool concept for Dusty, just the guy who's, like, who hates the Skylanders. I think there's a lot of justified reasons to hate the Skylanders as a team, because they do, like, a lot of morally questionable things. And, you know, you could choose if you want to support that or not, but, example, like, it's very open that Skylanders kill people, which is why I have Bowser having a no-kill policy, because I don't think it would really... like, it wouldn't really feel right to me if Bowser killed people. Like, that just doesn't feel right. I think that's just, no. And Thorn, as well. Well, actually, no, Thorn used to, but, of course, he's not going to anymore, because guess who he lives with? Have you ever considered pursuing a career in Sonic voice acting? Hey guys, it's me, Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm gonna kill you, Eggman. I'm gonna rip your nuts off. Baldy nose hair. Yeah, I think that'd be fun. I hate Skylanders because ambush left. Yeah, that's pretty fair. Yeah, I have Swindle who also hates them for just personal reasons, but I think the Skylanders overall as a team, you know. I can't stop eating Sky. What? Did someone let a dude's dog on the keyboard? What the fuck? Ugh. Let's see. Actually sounds like Sonic, not even gonna lie. Hey guys, it's me, Sonic the Hedgehog. I've been living in Chemical Bakery Skin for the past several months. You didn't even know the difference, did you? You're not getting Sonic Adventure 3. Hope you enjoy me fucking Shadow, I mean Sonic X Shadow Generations. Yeah. Arthur, Chaos, Baldy McDonald's there. Apparently Chaos is the baldest villain in the universe. Which does imply the existence of the universe in Skylands, so that's funky. The Spyro Skyler tastes like blue. Oh boy, I fucking love this chapter, dude. Oh my god, I've been wanting to write this chapter, like, probably since June of 2022. This is one of the first scenes I came up with. It was originally going to be very different. It wasn't going to take place in a Traptanium prison. How fucking long is this mix of click clock wood? Okay, it's almost over. Never mind. All right. Yeah, this is this is a fun chapter. You had like you're supposed to love me. You're supposed to love me. Like it was so fun. It's creepy. It's creepy, and I love it. Yeah, we got it'll be your reign, my love. Ooh. Yeah, so let me get out one specific comment on this. This is actually terrifying, dear lord. Niffler, like that is probably the proudest comment I've ever received on this entire story. As for his one bit of her personality, yup, she is, she's peak, yandere material, yeah. Just not in the good way, in the horror way, in the do not fuck with them way. Originally, this was going to take place in Dr. Crankcase's room instead of a Traptanium prison, and the brain was going to be killed off in this chapter because the brain was just going to walk in and be like, "Huh, what the fuck's happening?" And then Timber would just harpoon him. I thought that was way too random, so I didn't want to include it. Yeah, I really wanted to kill off the brain in this because I fucking hate the brain. I think he's a terrible character, but I couldn't find a good way to do it, so there we go. One time during COVID, I quoted a Sonic PSA thing, but mute my microphone. Hey, there's nothing cooler than being around someone you like, but if someone touches you in a weird place that makes you feel uncomfortable, that's no good. Yeah. No, this is a great chapter though. It all culminated in this one moment. I was like, yeah, this is so badass. This is so cool. Yeah. Dr. Crankcase was a really fun character to explore. I really wish I got to explore him more. In one of the earlier chapters, it references the fact that Dr. Crankcase kind of caused a bit of a feud between a lot of Skylanders, being like, some Skylanders are like, guys, we need to get rid of this guy, and others were like, he did nothing wrong. This was made by a past version of him. We should not be counting this. He should not be held accountable for this. And that was sort of like a bit of a conflict. I kind of wish I had like an all-out Civil War event for that, but whatever. It was that one. Of course it was that one. What other Sonic PSA would you quote? Oh my god. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Sorry, I was talking to a commercial. Frank gets clapped immediately, yeah. First thing I do to improve Imaginators, kill the brain. Oh my god. Okay, let's see. You don't have the new state-of-the-art biodiesel they've been rolling out. I like your art style. Thank you so much. I'm not really fond of that many posts I did from this time, but you know, I think my art style improves a bit later on, but I think a lot of the stuff from around here is not really my favorite. But here, I really like it just because you got that color contrast. You got Dr. Crankgaze over here. This is one of those instances where I use myself as a reference, which I find pretty funny because I had to make sure to do like a realistic terrified expression. Because if you want to do a terrified expression, make it a bit uncanny and scary, then you gotta make it look human, and that's what I did. Use myself as a reference. I couldn't make myself look scared though, because how do I don't know. Do I just imagine Timber's in the room? That's pretty good. That's a pretty good excuse to piss yourself. Ugh. I visited the Hardened Rise in one of the reflections. Yeah. Actually, did I include that? Oh yeah, of course I did. Yeah, we got 2 Riot Timbers, which I think is just referencing the memory. Actually, no, 3 of them. Fuck. And then 2 Bloodhounds to represent what it actually is. Ooh. Chaos looks so odd in Imagineers, yeah. I think Toys for Bob has its own art style in terms of like HD stuff, because their art style, you can really see how their art style starts at Imaginators, and then you can see how their art style progresses through Reignited, and then into Crash 4, and then into Crash Team Rumble. Like, they have a pretty defined art style, but Imaginators are trying to find their footing. So I think that's, like, you know, Imaginators was artistically growing pains for their art direction. And then Trap Team, you can see them sort of like easing out of the Giant / SSA art direction, which I think is a bit sad, but you know, it's fine. I think if they make a new Skylanders game, they better fucking not use the Crash 4 art style. I just don't want that in Skylanders. Fuck that. I'm Spunky. I'm the dog. Poor Rocco. He's in a sticky situation. James. Damn. This would come for Crankcase, but he only respects Aurora. Damn, what did Aurora do? I can't think of Aurora without thinking of the Steam Hams clip. Bro, I saw Imagineer Switch being sold for $140. Yeah, because it was sold. Okay, so Imagineers came out in 2016, and Switch came out in March 2017. So I don't know when Imagineers came out, but it was after the launch of the Switch, obviously. And because of that, that was after a lot of people already owned Imaginators. And, you know, a lot of the younger people wouldn't be switching to the new console yet. So a lot of people just didn't buy Imaginators on Switch. Which I'm perfectly fine with. Because Imaginators on Switch sucks. Same with the normal version. And because of that, no, it's expensive now. I hate Imaginators Switch because they bring back Wendell. My main man, my main real one, the best NPC in the Skylanders franchise, Wendell. And they just do him so fucking dirty, dude. He looks so ass in that game. Oh my god. He's not even there. Like there's no mention of the Mystic Seekers. Like, he's supposed to be in the Radiant Isles. Why are you here? God! Sorry. I fucking hate Imaginators with a burning passion. They stomped on my heart when they brought back Wendell and did him dirty. Fuck, dude. I just want to be back in the Radiant Isles. What the fuck? Okay, sorry. Crash for Styles. It would, it just wouldn't be the same. I just wouldn't like it. It'd look cool in toy form though. I think that much. But I just like the more DND look for Skylanders personally, because the in-game models really do look like you know, like figure customs or like miniatures. So that's pretty funky. I say that way too often. Or managed to convince this not to kill Respect for that. Oh, okay. Some good morality. I like that. Yeah, of course we got Dowser. Ooh. This is when I officially retconned her original backstory because it had no plot relevance. Yeah, so I don't really have much to say here. Dowser looks great. You know, I can never complain about drawing Dowser. She's my favorite character to draw. Gee, I wonder. GG, no way, really? Really? He likes drawing Dowser? But yeah, so this is just, I don't have much to say here. This is another drawing of Dowser. That's all. Redesign. Now, this isn't really a redesign. She had the redesign previously. It's just posting a redesign. I did change the eyelid color. That is not makeup. She does not wear. Well, she might wear makeup for lipstick. I don't know. But for the eyes, she does not have any makeup. She had black eyelids, and then I changed it to blue eyelids. I don't know if I want to draw an arcade or then I would go for an arcade because like video game parodies. And also that just seems really funky. But go for Nether if you like. Every time I see a price for something, I need to remind myself that it's going to be another here. Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. So that's like, are you talking about like exchange rates or what? Or are we talking about like video game inflation? Which was like the market value. And we got, oh my god, Spike's Paradise. Holy shit, that's Spike from Spike's Paradise. No fucking way. Here he is. Yeah, I don't have much to say here. That's like this is the guy. I fucking love the background. I think the colors are really funky. I wanted this to look a bit like an album cover or something, and yeah, I guess that works. I have no musical talent, so no album, but hey, look at it. We got Dino-Rang in my plushie art style. That's cute. Because if you know Spike, you know that he really likes Dino-Rang to a quite deserving extent. And I don't know, I think he's pretty trippy here. Yeah, that's about it. There's nothing else for me to say here. But the little like comic effect on the background, I really like drawing that. Anyway, Spike looks kind of lit. Yo, thank you so much. Yeah, so let's see. Bro's ready for the anime protagonist adventure. He is the protagonist of his own story, so I guess that counts. But his story is ranting about Skylanders. That's literally it. Can I eat the art? It is a PNG. I don't think you can. Well, actually, if you save the art to a USB and then eat the USB drive, I think you can. So I guess I don't know. Because I'm in Australia, everything costs more here. It sucks. Oh yeah. Holy shit, Australia, just like this fucker over here. Dino-Rang, no fucking way. Crazy. Let's see. Self-gloating stream or nostalgic stream? This was only like a couple months ago, so absolutely self-gloating. Can't get enough of that stuff, eh? Yeah, that's about it. Exchange rates aren't that crazy for Canada to US, you know. I love .png sandwiches. I wish Mario was a Skylander. I personally prefer Bowser and Donkey Kong, but that's fair. Print the arc with power, yeah. I'm gonna print out the image and record it to a 2006 PS3 hard drive and then weld it to your mailbox. There's a PS3 hard drive in your mailbox. Oh god. Yeah. Show him the Drake card. Fine, yeah. This isn't in the last batch of post, but I will actually no, it's literally in the More by Chemical Bakery section. Perfect timing. Look at this. This is a Monopoly card of this fucker in the chat right now. Nah. Yeah, that's it. That is. I really like the contrast between yellow and black, but I don't know. Black and yellow. Oh my god, just like the song. Yeah. That's about all. Woohoo! And we got this bitch. This bitch I designed on a live stream, inspired by a Jet Set Radio song. Funnily enough. I had a lot of fun drawing this guy, but I don't know what else to say here. He is a llama. A llama rumma ding dong. He wants to. He doesn't want to fuck pancakes. He has a fetish for people eating pancakes. He draws people eating pancakes, and that's like a weird DeviantArt fetish for him. So that's the character. That is him. Yeah. Bro got them clean lines. Not this bitch, but yeah, the other one did. How do you get your lines so clean? I draw an iPad with my finger. Yeah, that's it. How do art? Draw. That's it. I have no other suggestions. Just pen, paper. Do not eat the pen. Do not eat the fucking pen. Don't. Okay. Don't eat the paper either. They bleach it. But okay. So. Wait, hold up. Can I make a bakery character without your specific hands? I can make bakery enough. Yeah. They don't have the monster hands. What the fuck is this? Where are the monster hands? Show me the claws, bitch. Where the fuck are your claws? Yeah. Yeah. So he's like the Wonder Bread guy, but I don't know what you're referring to, but that scares me. I'm too critical on my art. Quick lesson for artists. Drawing is based, okay? No matter what you do, it's fucking based, man. I think there's a lot of issues with my art. I think there's always been a bit of issue with my art, but hey, I'm trying to improve, and like, hey, drawing is better than not drawing. Like, unless you're that one Skylanders animator, then you're going to improve. Or unless you're Butch Hartman, but no one likes Butch Hartman. So, you know, draw and you will improve.
For free tools and resources to help you manage your home
Meanwhile, to sake depression, just don't be depressed, dude. It's
Canada.ca
pretty easy. No, I'm
message
sorry.
from the
I'm
government.
sorry. I didn't mean it, bro. I didn't mean it. How do they use utensils? They just do, okay? I own 9 copies of Aristocats. How much willpower has it taken out of you to not eat any of them? I want to draw, but I'm eating. Draw yourself eating them. Yeah. Chapter 23. This chapter was originally going to have Dowser and Thorn having an argument, but I decided against that. I think that's just really... It's so much better, because this is like a big show of character development for them. So, yeah, like, I think, you know, Thorn being a lot more patient with her, trying to understand each other. Both Thorn is still scared of, certain matters, which, damn, wonder what those external matters are, guys. Yeah, but, no, I think this is just really, cute chapter. I think it's really wholesome, and it shows a lot of, you know, the insecurities of Bowser. I think it's great. Yeah. Do they get Call of the Void effect? I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm gonna say, perchance, yes. I have no fucking clue. Oh my god, new video! The video isn't so new now. It came out months ago. Yeah, this is that one video that got like 20-something thousand views. Thanks, guys. I don't know what is wrong with you. Xbox. I sure do love me some Xbox, guys. Nah, I fucking love the Xbox. The Xbox is so fucking cool. Damn, guys. That's just me holding an Xbox. I'm holding the Xbox. Holy shit. Actually, no. I'm gonna hold my Xbox controller now. Holy shit. Fuck, no, I dropped it. I failed. Fuck. Damn it. Grass. Yes, there were grass in the last one. Oh, now I remember where I found the channel 6 months ago. Yes. Yes. I made a video about getting an Xbox, and here I am. Fortnite! Can they add me to Fortnite? I really want Fortnite to add me. Actually, wait. I think there's a skin that looks like my old avatar. So I think I might be in the item shop. Apparently the friend who saw the skin of me in the item shop didn't get it. So that's really sad. They didn't get the Chemica Fortnite skin. But whatever. Fuck. Is my mic working? One second. I'm gonna check my audio sources. Yeah, there we are. Woo! Okay, good. No, fuck. Fuck, I spat on my microphone and then that went back on. Oh, what the fuck? Chemical Bakery in Fortnite? Yes. It's Call of the Void. Is that voice in your head? Oh. No, they do not get that. They do not. Garfield! Ah! Yeah. Garfield. I should probably do an ear rape warning. I'm sorry. Para, oh my god! The Chem Project has been cancelled. If you don't know what the Chem Project is, that's all good. I think one of the issues is, Para's way too similar to Thorn. I think Para is just Thorn, except, instead of, starting off not caring about the protagonist and then wanting to protect them, due to thinking they might die in their job, and then understanding that they are skilled enough to not warrant that, Para is just protective all the way through, and, is using the protagonist as a way to cope with the death of her soon-to-be husband. And the protagonist is a 16-year-old, so you know. So yeah, it's basically just like Thorn, but with an abusive relationship thrown in, because why not? I like some of the other aspects of Hera, but there are a lot of questionable things about her character. But I like her design. I think she's cool. Why not make Para being Thorn's species when you scrapped chems? I could. Um, it would be a bit taboo for Ragalinian to sort of have that, but like, you know, the body structure is pretty similar. And although and although Ragalinians aren't normally um bulky, Thorn shows that they can be bulky if they wanted to. So yeah, I think it would be pretty taboo in their culture for Para to do that, but I don't see why not. She could just be a different branch of. I am considering making Chem a branch of the Ragalinian species. Um, because you know, Chem, like the male Chem, kind of look like actually no, Quilton kind of looks like a male Chem, so that fits. Trauma makes every character better. You understand? And some other species, yeah. I think just a branch of the species. You know, at some point in the evolution. Because I mean, like, her tail design was already inspired by Slobbertooth, so. Chemlander's Wen, yes. Honestly, a bulky and skinny Chem combo as a Skylander would be pretty fun. Yeah, so Chem currently are scrapped. I might repurpose some elements of their species and other things, but yeah. I would love to make something in a somewhat modern human setting, because Chem were just an alternate version of human Earth, just with these fuckers instead of humans. So I would love to do that, just because there's a lot of things you can do with grounded concepts that be pretty fucked up. We need Chemlander figures now. Yeah, people really wanted a Chem figurine when that character was relevant. The Last of Us Joel eats 6 TBT players? What the fuck? I'm not gonna lie, I think it'd be fun if I would add Nifloids to the Outlands, just cause, yeah, a little bit of crossover in there, just why the fuck not? I wanna make a Nifloid OC just for the hell of it, and then have them get like beaten to death by, I don't know, some random big ass monster dude, because that's how it is in my heart. That's how it be. Holy shit, that's Spyro. Damn, I played the Legend of Spyro New Beginning. The Legend of Spyro New Beginning review is going through development hell currently. Whoops. Yeah, that's very unfortunate. My name's Deku. Okay, Deku. As in Legend of Zelda or My Hero Academia. Yeah, but this proves that people really, really fucking like Spyro. Particularly Legend of Spyro. Because, like, look at this, 60 favorites. What the fuck? The bad one. Yeah. I think I've only experienced the Deku tree, so that's about it. Oh my god, this chapter, I really like this. I just, again, color contrast, and also, you know, like what Timber's back looks like, as we don't really get to see that with her character. She has spikes on her back. Wow, that's so cool. That's it. I don't have much to say for this chapter. Actually, no. Okay, so an early idea I had with Reign of the Wood Devil would be that there would be a bunch of different releases of Reign of the Wood Devil, one on DeviantArt, one on Wattpad, one on AO3, and one on YouTube, which would be like an audio reading of it. And my idea was that each version would have an exclusive chapter. That's a terrible idea, because it's just like, dude, that means people would have to like scavenge through each one to just find like one extra chapter. But the idea was there's a short prequel story that like takes place in the past in this part, and my idea was that this chapter would be like exclusive to, I think, probably the YouTube release. And the only other chapters that were planned to be like exclusive to other things was going to be a short story I posted separate from the fan fiction involving Dr. Crankcase, which would make exclusive to AO3, and then the chapter of Nightmare Timber would have been exclusive to DeviantArt. Yeah. Why doesn't oh, she doesn't have the wing skirt here? She didn't have the wing skirt until like the Doomsday Machine model. That's something that wasn't introduced until later in the story. Timber and Abyss would get along. Timber would exploit Abyss, but I'm not sure what else, because her goal is to kill the Skylanders to prove her love for Dr. Crankcase, and prove that she was his greatest creation. Now, Dr. Crankcase has different motivations now, but she doesn't believe that. She thinks that that Dr. Crankcase needs to be reminded of this shit. I've only drawn this one. No, you drew the Riot model, didn't you? You drew like a mix of the Riot model and the Bloodhound. This was after she gets humongous and more design. Actually no. She's 10 feet tall throughout most of the story, and then in the Doomsday Machine revision, she is 13 feet tall. Yeah. Happy 23rd, DeviantArt! I have nothing to say here. This is based on a picture DeviantArt posted to their status updates, and yeah, that's about it. A fella with a knife. I did this with a badge. Oh my god! Sparks! Sparks is so fucking amazing. I love Sparks, man. Sparks is the best fucking character in The Legend of Spyro. I do not want to hear it from anyone, dude. No one's like, oh my god, I hate Sparks. Shut the fuck up. You're not based enough, man. You're not based enough to understand Sparks. He is, like, unironically, he's the best character in the story. He has more of an interesting character development than Spyro. He is a braver character than Spyro, I'd argue. He has kind of like a backwards character arc, which I'm not really a fan of. That just proves that he went through, like, a lot of trauma in this story. And, like, he never backed down, never quit, bro. Sparks is the real one. He is the OG. He is the CEO of being based, okay? I do not understand why they did not get David Spade to reprise his role for the later games. What the fuck, dude? Sorry. So what happened to that Shield Shredder? I don't know. I think he just went around and, history repeated itself. I'll just say that. Bro's just a normal dragonfly, still adventuring. Yeah, exactly. Like, he doesn't have any special powers, but he still never backs down. He is given the choice multiple times throughout the entire game. He gets to choose between leaving his best friend and non-biological brother or death. And between the two, he chooses death. He doesn't die, but like, he is willing to risk that just to show his support for his brother until the very end. And this guy's a lot weaker than Spyro. He never backs down on Spyro. Like, he is such a good character. I do not understand why people don't like him. He's amazing. Oh, Sparks, looks like an absolute Giga Chad. Cause he is a Giga Chad, man! He is a Giga Chad, dude! Oh yeah, there was a scrapped version of this thumbnail. Let me pull it out. One sec. Oh man, grab by the ghoulies. Fuck yeah, dude. This was the scrapped thumbnail. Actually, no, I think this might have been for the third stream. I don't know. One of the streams. Either the second or the third, I can't remember. But there was going to be a Matrix parody. I kind of wish I went with that, but, you know, this is cool too. Yeah, exactly. Never back down, never what? Never quit. Never back down, never what? Yeah! I fucking love Sparks. Bro talks too much, though. Well, he's relatable. That's the thing. He is so relatable. Damn. God, why do I have so much energy this stream? Here's Spyro. But he's dead now. L. Yeah, I don't have much to say here. The shading is alright for this. Yeah, he just looks funky. I fucking love the Legend of Spyro streams, man. Those were so fucking fun. Yeah, that's it. Oh, man! Reign of the Wooded Motherfucking Devil, Chapter 25. Okay, so this one, just like, Okay, for one, the fist looked nothing like the final version of the design, but whatever. I just love the shading for this one. I think the shading was really fucking cool. I didn't really know what to draw for this one, so I was like, alright, I'll just draw Byron Kyra, and nothing wrong with that. Oh, Durgs! Yeah, there we go. Yes, they're always fun to make. Never get Spark lacking like Spyro here. Exactly, man. I think I need to... I have nothing against that, man. That'd be pretty based. Yeah, nah. They're some of my favorites. They're really fun characters. And ironically, the Mystic's theme is playing. The Mystic, I showed her earlier, but she's one of the inspirations for Swindle. I think you'd enjoy the Mystic. She's a bit of an old hag, but I think you'd enjoy her. Let's see here, and yeah, I don't have much to say. I just really like the art. Oh, and also, this is one of the most disturbing scenes in the entire story. Actually, no, it gets more disturbing from here. Never mind. Oh my God, he's afraid. I fucking love Spark's expression over here. Yeah. Yeah, no, great grand return. I still gotta make the Swindle custom, because I bought like a She-Hulk figure a long time ago. Why would you buy She-Hulk if it makes you feel better, man? I'm going to be putting her in boiling hot water and tearing her limbs apart. But basically, I want to make I'm using She-Hulk as a base, right? Because fuck, why can't I speak? Because She-Hulk is bigger than your average Marvel Legends figure. So like, you know, taller than the usual like Spider-Man or whatever. I want to give her like, the thing is, I need heels so I can like pop and swap the feet, because I need heels because Swindle wears heels, and then so that's like a little bit of height there, and then also I'll be extending her neck because Swindle has a long neck, so she's gonna be like fucking massive compared to most characters. Just get a 3D printer. Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. And also action figure. 3D printers are alright with action figures, but not really. At least from like what I've seen. I could be wrong about that though. Also, I don't know where the fuck I'd like find a 3D printer, and I don't want to buy one. There ain't no fucking way in hell I'm buying a 3D printer. Fuck that. Let's see, and let's see, what else can I say here? Yeah, that's it. That's it. There we go. This fucker. Rose sculpture. Hi, Rose. He's in the back there. Yeah, this took a while to post because Rose is something that I wanted to leave as a surprise. I didn't want him to be like posted at all until he shows up in the story. I'm not gonna say who Rose is. If you know, you know. But he is one of my proudest plot points in the story. So there we go. And he did appear in the last chapter. So yeah, there we have it. I'm gonna draw stuff now. What do you want me to draw? Draw a businessman. Any way you want, any form you want, just draw a businessman. It could be any expression, it could be any emotion being displayed, just draw a businessman. Or draw Swindle, you can do that too. Ain't nothing wrong with that. If you have a 3D printer, like some iffy one, you can get results, yeah. I want to get a 3D printer. Yeah, sounds good. E-moment, yes. Speaking of emo motherfuckers, we got, why did I almost forget her name? Cinder. She is pretty forgettable, at least in this game. I think this drawing looks way too flat. No real interesting perspective here. I think Cinder is pretty mid as a villain. Apparently she gets better in the later games. I'll have to wait and see. But I don't know. I'm not really the biggest Cinder fan. I think what I like about Cinder is what she says about Spyro's character arc. Because it shows that, like, you know, obviously it shows Spyro's heroism, but it also just shows that, like, because the entire game, he wanted to find out more about himself. He wanted to find something to relate to, because he felt very isolated, because there was nothing like him. So, when he discovers that Cinder was actually, is actually someone his age, that finally gives him something to relate to, which is like a very, you know, emotionally driven and understandable reason for Spyro wanting to save her. And I think that's really cute. That's really beautiful. I like that. Evilize Coconut? Yeah. Evilize yourself, man. But I also like to give a quick shout out to Clover. Oh, wait, no, not that's Fourth Nowhere. Fuck. No, that's the wrong comment thread. Wrong comment thread. But like, same point, same point. Where the fuck is the main comment? Actually, no, this might be the main one. Yeah. Clover Lover and I, we had a long ass conversation. This is the conversation we had. We just kept talking about this game. Yup. That's yeah, we talked for a while about this game. Yeah. Yeah. That's yup. Yeah, that's what we talked about. We were very this guy really likes the Legend of Spyro series. The conversation we had is longer than the entire fucking script of my video, and it's like 40 pages long. Yeah, so it was a good talk though. It was a good talk, and then you randomly stopped adding to the conversation, which is very understandable. Fuck that. I don't want to listen to Photo Dojo OST. Fuck that. Okay, let's see what's next. Hell yeah, Sonic Unleashed. I like that game. Okay. Yeah, so chapter 26. I have nothing to say here. It's a chapter, which is a bad thing. You should never look at a chapter and be like, yeah, that won't exist. Lugly looks cute here. I'm not really a fan of True Thorn, but Lugly looks cute. Good night, my man. Yeah. Hopefully. Sorry for keeping you up later, but yeah, I don't know. Have a good night, man. Russell and Ivy. This one took a while, and this is the main reason why I wanted to post that thing of the chem project being canceled. So here we have Russell and Ivy, as the title would suggest. Yeah, I'm really proud of this one. I think it just looks absolutely phenomenal. I mean, just look at these fuckers. I think it took like 6 to 8 hours to make. So that's like so much, so fucking much just for like these two. But I think it looks great. These are very like detailed and all that, and I don't know. Currently, the project they were a part of, I made a few short stories using these two, which I'll probably post at some point. But I think as it stands, they're just a good experiment. They were good for testing the waters of making my own IP, but they didn't get very far, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, they were a test, and I don't think they failed. They just didn't really exceed my expectations. They weren't as, you know, they didn't fit the ambition I wanted, which is perfectly fine. Yeah, yeah, you're just in a very fucked time zone. Experiment, Mr. Niffler? No fucking way. Yeah. Oh, Point Raptor Hell. This got an absurd amount of favorites. This is just a collage. Oh yeah, and someone gave this the photo badge. I post photography, but they chose to give the photography badge to something that isn't photography. What the fuck? So, here we have the raptor, and the raptor, and the raptor, and the raptor. Yeah, this is, I don't have anything to say. This is just a collage. But it looks cool. It looks cool. That's it. Ooh, this one. Okay, so, for this, I'm just pretty proud of how I was able to depict bleeding. Ooh. And then just like this character just being in general pain and whatnot. Well, no, not pain. They're already dead. A dead Leviathan with their ribs showing. Guys, this is edgy. Yeah, that's it's fun to depict just like some environments, because I don't really do that very often. And yeah, it's just some cool stuff. It's not as detailed as it probably should be, but whatever. I think for what it is, it's pretty good. And of course, got like the ultimate weapon, so location gravity. That's great. And yeah, so the background here is actually the same thing as the Ultimate Weapon showed here, just with the perspective change because you know, clever reusage of assets. And yep, we just got Lugley and Thorn over here. And ooh, the mysterious guy. I really like this chapter. I think it was really fun to just pick. Obviously, it's a very tense moment for Thorn and all the other characters involved. We got Swindle appearing in this chapter, and you know, how she meets with Thorn and how she like treats everyone else despite her job. It's a very dark chapter, but of course that's what I like about these stories. So it was really fun to make. And okay, so Ray of Waves. This is I'm not really a fan of this design, to be honest. I do want Dowser to have an alternate outfit for when I finish the story, but I don't think this is it. I think skin tight suits don't really fit her personality. I think, you know, obviously because she's a very shy character, which she does like, you know, she does get better with throughout the story, but I don't think to an extent that she'd wear this. Unless it's like specifically for swimming. So this could be like an alt for swimming in specific, you know, just a wetsuit. I don't know. I just think wetsuits are cool. Don't make any jokes about that. That's all. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so this is when I finally post about Swindle's love for honey apples. I like honey apples, and I was like, fuck it. If Swindle likes fruits and vegetables, because that, you know, herbivore and all that, I'm like, all right. So Swindle is going to have um, honey apples. Like that's just what she'll like have as her favorite fruit. And I was like, all right, she can theme that around a few of her drinks. When I posted this, I described in detail a lot of what Glumshank, what Glumshanks would have in common with Swindle, and you know what Swindle would like in Glumshanks, just as like you know, because I think they get along a lot really well. And through this chapter, I kind of realized Thorn kind of seems like Swindle's type. If it weren't for the fact that Thorn wants to kill her. So, because, you know, apart from the fact that Thorn doesn't really have a sense of humor, but even then, she might find that endearing. So, for Thorn, it's like, you know, very serious dude, traumatic past, so, you know, that trauma bonding, or whatever. Of course, the... how do I phrase this? How do I phrase this? Very intimidating fellow, and I think Swindle would like that in a person. That's been a personal taste in terms of appearance, and yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna explore that, but it's just I sort of realized when drawing this and writing the description. But other than that, I think it just looks really good. I think Swindle looks great here. She's always a fun character to draw, so it's great. Skin tight is more practical, but I do agree doesn't fit her per se. Yeah, for sure. And then we've got Lysidra. Her again. What do I even say here? I think the red really adds a lot to her character and shows that she's trying to evolve past the legendary branding which she had, which I think works for her character. Just giving her a straight up pistol or whatever gun that's supposed to be just fits her a lot more because she's her entire character is sort of inspired by like Western tropes. So that's always fun with her character, but yeah, so I don't really have much to say here. Heels, just because I like drawing heels, no other reason, but I just think they look cool. That's, yeah, nothing to say here. Moving on. Oh my god, this one. I don't know how the fuck this took me like 5 hours to draw, but it did. And that's, what? Just what? How? This one's fine. This one's like, I don't know, I like the different like color contrast with Pyra and Kyra's banners. Whatever, that's, yeah, that's but as for the chapter itself, I like it. I like Thorn in this chapter just because of how brutally traumatized he is in this. Which is a pretty morbid thing to say, but it was fun to write. So that was, yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time to write, and other than that, just cool chapter building up to the next one. I think I think this, I think some scene in either this or next chapter was going to be its own chapter, but I was like, oh my god, that is so uneventful that I just had to combine it with another chapter, just because like nothing would have happened with it. But now we have actual events here. That's pretty cool. Grog. Oh man, how could one forget for Grog? I think he doesn't look as good with the shading. I think he looks better without shading. But I'm glad I did the shading because that allowed me to be on the stream for longer, and being on the stream for longer allowed me to talk to chat longer, and which is always great. But in that stream specifically, yeah, better than others because this was so fucking funny. I love Grog. Grog is so fucking funny. I haven't drawn him that much, but just Grog is just the pinnacle of comedy. I think he really expanded upon the lore of the Spike's Paradise series, and that was just. It really was just like a perfect storm, right? Like, I don't know how many specific wheels have to fall into place for you to make Grog. Because it started as, like, just drawing a pterodactyl, and someone was like, give him a gun arm. Okay. And then I joked about the Mega helicopter. Helicopter guy joins the stream. Like, as in guy whose mascot is a helicopter. Helicopter Jake. And I'm like, damn, did I just summon a helicopter? And it was like, talk about Mr. Beast. And then I just started comparing this guy to Mr. Beast. And wow. Now we have this mess of a person. And I love him. I love him very much. Let's see. I keep leaving mine digital. Honestly, relatable. I've been doing that a lot lately because I've just been struggling with motivation. I recommend making very low ambition posts, very stylized posts. You know, maybe try making it look like Flipnote Studio, where it's like all you have is just like black and then either blue or red, and then just use like some really basic shading there. That's what I did recently. I think the results looked great. That won't be appearing on the stream, but still. Yeah, for this one, it's just working in like a bit of a how would I describe this? A sort of like monochromatic. That's the word. Working in a monochromatic setting. I think that works here, just simplifying everything. And for this, we have the Gecko Nurse character, who still isn't named. I think I used to have it as a rule that if I make a new OC, they have to make at least 2 appearances. And I'm not sure if I'll keep that, but I don't know. Just characters will appear back into my art at complete random with like no coherence. Just hey, here they are. They haven't appeared in a while. Damn, that's crazy. Oh, okay, this is a fun one. One sec. I just gotta open up Fire Pocket real quick. Let's see here. So I already have Fire Pocket open. Never mind. Okay, but I just gotta like turn on the layer for it. Flaming Llama. Oh wait, no, never mind. Bam. Here we are. Okay, so for this guy, okay, I tried to like change the color palette, but that didn't end up going anywhere. I decided against it. But we have this. Wow. But like, you know, lots of green colors. I thought it just didn't have enough contrast for me to really be satisfied. I do like this sort of Monster Energy drink logo as stripes on the shoulder, but that didn't fall through. Then we have this sort of, I think this looks way too Christmas-y, so I just didn't include it, but I think the whole like red motif really shined through there. I don't know, it's still pretty cool. And lastly, this purple one that didn't get very far. I do like the shoulder pattern again, but nah. And lastly, the picture that was going to be in this guy's hands was going to be an edit of the low tier god meme. You know, the one with the one with the lightning in the background. You know the one. Except it was going to be David Spade, and then it was going to have the caption, "You should paint yourself yellow now," as a reference to Sparks the Dragonfly. I did not end up doing it, because if you know the low tier god meme's original thing, I was like, maybe I shouldn't be having that text on be like referenced in my artwork. So that ended up not being shown, but I don't know. I still think it would have been funny. Otherwise, I just took a picture of a firefly and then had to get the caption "this Ubra," because I did not want to include any like more dark implications for that. Should I do that? But instead, I've decided to do it. ambitious, please. Yeah, what? Don't go for ambition if you're struggling with motivation. What is wrong with you, man? Jesus Christ. Oh man, this one's fucking cool, bro. The climactic shit. Yeah, I like the use of perspective here. Got Dowser bleeding. Uh-oh. And of course, Timber looking badass as ever. Doing a bit of a gargoyle pose, which I just really like drawing. Gotta have a lot of set pieces here. I think Pirate Guard's Mansion is just pretty hard to draw in general, so that wasn't the best. But a little fun fact here. If I could find the image real quick, the pillars in the back are actually a reused asset from an older picture I drew in like 2022, late 2022 that is. So like almost a year old at that point. If I could find the image here. Let's see. Oh my god. What the fuck? Okay, one sec. These. Okay, here it is, yes. Okay, so the pillars are reused from this. The pillars first appeared in this, and then I just changed the color of them, and then added a bit of shading. They originally appeared as metal bars in a subway station, and then I repurposed them for this. This is how you be resourceful, fellas. I was so fucking resourceful while working on the chapter covers, because a lot of them are incredibly ambitious, and because, you know, Timber is an incredibly hard character to draw, not to mention an incredibly hard character to shade. I was like, alright, I gotta be efficient wherever I can here. So, that's where I went. You can't hide forever, Rika. So, a little fun thing about the Happy Feet stream highlights. So, if you don't know, Happy Feet 2, the video game, has, Mumble comically overpowered. So in that game, he is able to destroy ice with his bare-ass flippers. By just, like, hopping into the air and, like, smashing the ice around him. And so, that begs the question, how fucking strong is that penguin for him to destroy the ice? So, one commenter, he took that upon himself to understand how strong is this penguin. And he determined that in order to destroy ice in 8 hits, or the whichever type of ice it was, he would need to be 55 times stronger than the athletic human. Which means that if you multiplied that by the fact that he is able to destroy ice immediately when he has the Disco Fish power up, I think with some other criteria, and sometimes even multiple types of ice, then that would be about, I think it was like 2,000 times stronger than the average human. So with the Disco Fish, he is 2,000 times stronger than the average human, which means that once he has the Disco Fish power up, actually, someone eventually pointed out to me that in Dragon Ball, the average power level for a human is 5, which means that with the Disco Fish, Mumble's power level would be over 9,000. Which would also mean that he can destroy some iterations of Goku. Some iterations. Not the later seasons, but yes, Mumble is technically stronger than Goku. There we go. Oh, holy shit! Pretty Cure, Precure, Hootie Kua. Oh my god, Glitter Force, no. This AU. Timber, but as a magical girl. Okay. This. Where do I even begin? Where do I begin with this? This was fun just because it was like, at first I thought it was like a funny joke, right? And it's like, okay, Timber as a magical girl, that's so fucking goofy. That's oh my woman jump scare, Jesus Christ. At first I was like, oh man, this is just so like goofy. And then as I considered it, wow, Timber as a human with magical powers and from another world. That sounds pretty fucked up. And I started to consider the amount of fucked up things she could do as a human. And I was like, Jesus Christ, this is kind of fire. In terms of like the ideas I had. And I watched the garbage localization of Pretty Cure, Glitter Force. That went alright. And I kept getting some pretty funky ideas for that. I will get into some of the ideas I had later, but I'm pretty proud of this. I might have to remake it at some point, but Timber in general just works really well as a antagonist. I'm really looking forward to expanding upon my Pretty Cure AU because there's some really good ideas I have for it. Oh man, I did not make the sculpture that was mentioned in this description. I think the shading is kind of mid here. I do like how I drew Sparks though, because he actually has white hands in the cutscenes. But yeah, that's about it. Didn't mean to tip that. What? Didn't mean to type that. Oh, you're all good. You're all good. Okay, so this chapter was a big turning point for the story. As in Thorn and Thorn's character. Because I started thinking of Thorn as a very different person after this chapter, and I was like, damn, I like Thorn. And I always liked Thorn, but it was different now. I really thought of him as a much more compassionate and caring person after this, and because of that, you're going to see him change in how I draw him in the future. This is a really wholesome chapter, and how I draw Thorn here, very monstrous, very like comically buff. That changed. That changed very quickly after this. I'm just not a fan of how the art looks here. It's very flat. There's no real considerable use of perspective, and nothing really aids to the emotions expressed in this. So overall, just pretty lame, in my opinion. Oh my god. Fun fact, the snake being strangled to death is my profile picture on Steam. Oh, that's so crazy. Can I add you on Steam? Probably not, because I barely use Steam. I used it to get a bunch of freebies, and I got Lethal Company because my friends were playing it, and that's it. But I don't really have much else to say here. But I don't know. The art looks cool. All right, now on to Cure Serene. So I'm just gonna bring up Thorn real quick, and just mention, where the fuck is anime boy Thorn? I've been working on him since November. It has been so fucking hard to turn Thorn into a magical girl, or magical boy in this case. And because of that, actually, one second, I'm just gonna read chat real quick. We can play Lethal. Okay, yeah, at some point. I just haven't gotten around to it. Every time I hear magical girl, I'm reminded of a D&D character I made, Crusader. That is beautiful. Holy shit. Yeah, but okay, so Pretty Cure. So for this character, actually not for this character. For Thorn, I've been trying to adapt into a Pretty Cure member, but the issue is, okay, I've been wanting to design him as a Pretty Cure member ever since I first started taking this idea seriously. As in, when I realized, oh, there's a lot of fucked up things I could do with a story involving Timber, and a lot of things I could do in terms of torturing the characters and all that. And my main ideas involved Thorn. So for that, it's like, all right, this is nice. But Thorn is a hard character to adapt. And the main reasons are in the name of the magical girl genre. Magical. Thorn's species can't use magic, and that's part of the fun I have with it. That's why Thorn is so buff. Because he's compensating for the fact that he can't use magic by, working on making himself a lot stronger. So how do you adapt that into a magical character? He will still be magical, but just very different in how I handle it. And of course, girl, Thorn's a guy. And, out of the probably 70 or so Pretty Cure members, only 2 of them are male, which there isn't anything wrong with, obviously. If, the genre exists for a reason. If I wanted a male superhero, I'd go to, Marvel, DC, McFarlane, whatever. But when you're trying to design a male magical girl character, it's fuck. Because there is nothing in... Because, okay, magical girls don't look like superheroes. They're dressed as either schoolgirls or princesses, or really old-fashioned gowns, but just heavily stylized and colorful. At least from my exposure. I think Winx Club is a little bit different, but I'm not getting into Winx Club. That's entirely different. So for what I'm designing here, even then Winx Club is very different from your typical superhero. So when you're trying to design a character who's male in that genre, you don't really have a lot of reference material, because male superheroes look very different. And the 2 male superheroes in Pretty Cure, they look incredibly off from what I want to do with Thorn. So, what's my solution? Mainly to look through princes, because of course if the female ones look like princes, then it's like, all right, you're going to make these characters look like princess. Oh, wait, no, yeah, fuck, other way around. But yeah, so I've been taking a lot of inspiration from princes, and sadly, Genshin Impact. The design has taken a lot of effort, but I'm hoping to get it out in the future. Anyways, on to this character. I don't want to stay in this for too long, but I am very proud of the design. I think trying to adapt Kirsurine or trying to adapt Dowser into a human is quite a difficult task, but I'm pretty proud of it so far. And yeah, she just looks cute. You got a purple bat because, of course, for every time I make an alternate universe or something, I need to include a purple bat character. Oftentimes named Benoit, except for the experiment one because that character doesn't belong to me. But Genshin Cringe Pact, yeah. I don't know that much about it, but it has some good designs. Let's see, and yeah, I'm just gonna move on. I've talked too much here already, but I just really like the gradients here. I just think overall the art looks pretty good. Woo! My throat is so fucking dry. Holy shit. Genshin Impact. What the fuck is that? Okay, we got Thorn here. The dress. And the dress was actually foreshadowed several chapters in the past. And I just think it looks really cool. But yeah, that's it. I think the art looks fine. It's just another drawing of Thorn. That's pretty cool. Moving on. Oh my god, another very flat image. Bowser's dad shows up here. That's pretty cool. That's it. Everything's so wholesome in these two chapters. Oh my god, this is amazing. And then the bad shit happens. Of course it does. Okay. And let's see right here. Actually, no, fuck it. One sec. I'm just gonna get some water real quick. I'll be back in like 2 seconds. My throat is very dry from shouting for so long. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. The task of talking for so long. All right. So, yeah, this chapter's all right. I don't have much to say after that. Very basic pose though. All right, now we're on to some fun shit. Again, perspective could be used better. I have very flat angles in these. And let's see. I think I was going to have a very different line here. I can't remember what it was though. We got a few really funny, goofy things. We got the potion of the badge that I'm trying to get here, and then you have if I can zoom in here, we have the Mystic's little necklace. Man, isn't that amazing? The necklace, and then of course just got a General Witch's costume. I'm pretty proud of this outfit, to be honest. I think it's fun. And Niffler, you ask why is the skull blushing? This is my sense of humor. That's it. That is all. There's no deeper meaning behind it. Oh yeah, I can't even remember the name of this dinosaur, but they're mid as fuck. Oh my god! Gore! Look away, kiddos! Man, that's wild. This is one of the darkest things I've ever read. It's just a... I mean, I guess this is a take on the zombie premise. Because it's technically a zombie, but I don't know. It's not really. It's just a herbivore who starts eating flesh, and then because they're a herbivore, that kills them afterwards. Yeah, there's nothing too deep in this. It was inspired by a children's toy, as in like the colors of a children's toy. But then again, everything here is inspired by a children's toy because these are Skylanders OCs. I don't know, I'm a fan of the purple. My friend was looking at my DeviantArt one time, and he just saw, like, the mature content on one of my posts, like, oh, is this porn? No. Sadly. No, I'm kidding. What do we have here? What do we have here? We got, oh yeah, these two. Okay, so... we got the fucking Tim Drake-ass outfit on this. I've actually been watching Batman Beyond lately, and I gotta say, that show is fucking fire. I'm not even gonna lie right now. Obviously this is based on Batman animated, but still, I think the dynamic is a lot closer to what would the show be? Actually, no. I think their dynamic is closer to Batman and Superman later on, but I think Dowser thinks a bit like Batman and Robin. If she knew what Batman and Robin was, because it's posted in canon, but it's supposed I had in mind for a long time, and I was like, fuck it, I don't really want to draw this. And yeah, that's because you draw it over and all that. And here we are. Here we are, the original Devil, chapter 32. Okay, so basically, for this specific chapter, I just like how Prick is drawn. I just love the expression, man, and overall, just like this, just like the sunset and the clouds. Funny enough, so you can trick people into thinking that your art is incredibly detailed and has so much going on in it with some really basic tactics. Because you look at the clouds and you're like, oh my god, this is so detailed, this is so, like, luxurious, this is so crazy. And then you really start to consider it, and you realize, oh, this is just a PNG. Like, that's it. This is just a PNG that I stretched out over the sky. You do not need to do that much effort to make your art look impressive. But here we are, and we've got High Volt black eyes now to signify that he's evil. There were a lot of jokes about High Volt in regards to, because, you know, he's the closest Skylander to a police, so a lot of jokes revolve around that. So, I had him reductively refer to Thorn as Ragallinian scum as a reference to that, which is really cruel because it's like, why would I do that in a serious story? But I could not pass the opportunity to include my own sense of humor in this. I apologize. Oh yeah, and got some expanding on the Frog lore. I did not expect the chat to make this as funny. Raggers. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, since Ragallinians can't use magic, and since they are like living in their own island and they don't really like the rest of the Skylands, I guess they could be a minority. I'm not sure. But here we are. And this character, I want to draw her again. She's just really fun. I have nothing else to say though. Just a fun character. And okay. An issue with the Pretty Cure members when I draw them, dude. Like every single time, it's always just like, bro. I cannot stop drawing them when I get into it. Like I just spend like every waking moment that I can drawing these fucking characters, and it's like, oh my god, give yourself a fucking break. I'm not even gonna lie, this probably led to the burnout I had later, just trying to do Thorn because it's like so much effort, and I just keep restarting it. The canvas that I made Thorn on, in terms of like the Pretty Cure AU, is like 15 hours, and I'm not even sure if I'm satisfied with the rough sketch yet. I've tried doing the line art a couple times, I've even moved on to the coloring a couple times, but I've just not actually done the full thing. And it is so sad. What else do I have to say here? Oh yeah, I think I did a really poor job with the proportions here, because this character's meant to be younger than everyone else, she's meant to be shorter than everyone else, so when you're making a character like that, it's like, what the fuck? Why is the head to body ratio like that? Because she should be short, she should be younger. So what the fuck? She isn't that much younger, but she's still younger by a year. So why is it like that? Why does she look so tall here? It's lame. But I don't know. Insert race joke here. That's it. Oh my god. This motherfucker. We're finally getting onto this. Shout out to Sempus for suggesting the skirt wings. Those are pretty cool. And that's about it. I also had some Pretty Cure inspiration for the design, which is really funny because it's like, fucking look at this. Edgelord, pretty much, yeah. Nah, but I had so much fun designing this. Not so much fun drawing her, though. She is not a fun character to draw. Jesus Christ. She's so fucking detailed. God. Oh my god. And then we have... I think it's just kind of hard to tell what's happening in this image. Drawing third degree... No, not third degree. First or second degree burns on a child wasn't so great. This is probably the darkest thing I've ever written. This is like the most fucked up thing I have ever made in my story. I cried while writing this. Like, that is just so sad. I feel so bad for Rose in this chapter. But, like, had to make an interesting story. Ooh. Caliana. God, Caliana is such a fun character. There's a lot of people who, like, have Caliana as, like, I wouldn't say they're favorites, but definitely up there. And, you know, for a relatively new character, she has received a bit of fan art, which I'm very happy with. And people just like her. That's great. I don't think this design is so hot. I think, well, okay, no, I mean hot as in like good, not hot as in like fuck. But like for this character, I think she's cute. She's like just she looks like what she's satirizing, but not much beyond that. I think that's the issue with her first design. But as it is, she's alright. And the concept for the character, I am so proud of. But I'll talk about that in the future. Oh my god, it's Gana's Diary. I think this one's fine. It's a remake and it doesn't really do that much, but it was an attempt at perspective, so that's good. Certainly better than the original. But in No Return, oh my god, concept art for a short story I did not end up making, and then the loose ideas I had while making this ended up giving me some ideas for later stuff, which is ironic because this short story, the short story that this is concept art for, ended up being used for a creative writing project. And then the unused concepts I had while coming with those ideas ended up being used for a separate creative writing project. God damn. Okay, so, funny thing. So, for the Dream Pirate Ship here, or Nightmare Pirate Ship, I should say, it's a reference to Dowser's traumatic backstory, where, well, her original traumatic backstory from 2020 that was retconned in 2023, where she has a bad history with pirates. And, ironically enough, Gixie also has well, Gixie being another artist, has a Dream Pirate Ship as well, in her own work. Well, the only difference is that it's a lot more playful and fun, unlike my stuff, which is, you know, usually pretty gritty. Now, what I did is pretty unrelated to her work, but, I did actually reference it while drawing this, but it's in a way that I don't think would be very easy to tell, because let me show you guys the background without Timber. Okay, where the fuck is it? Yeah, so without Timber, I actually had the background be inspired by what Gixie drew. But the problem with that is Timber is so big that it covers that up so you wouldn't be able to tell. And the background isn't very detailed besides that, because I knew Timber was a big bitch and she'd be covering up any details, so I wouldn't have to draw those details. So there we have it. And it was pretty unfortunate to draw Dowser crying. I generally don't like drawing Dowser cry here, because it's not fun. But hey, ends up looking pretty cool. The ship itself doesn't talk. I guess she talks to herself in the stream, so I don't know. I guess that can count. Is that the Justin? What? Okay. Hello. Hi. Tasty tears. Yes. Yeah. So let me look through this. Oh yeah, there's also a Yokai Watch reference in the because Dowser tries to do like a summoning chant for getting Thorin into a lucid dream. So I referenced Yokai Watch in it, which is one of the only jokes in the entire story. It does not fit the chapter, but I had to. I'm sorry. I have a bit of fun too. I know what fun is, shockingly. Heyo, I think the one's all right. The shading doesn't really hold up that well. I've drawn Dowser in many like cartoony styles before lately, but I think in this it doesn't really hold up as well. So, yeah, she just looks fine in this, and that's all I'll really say. The proportions are cute though. I think the big issue with this, you know, got to do some Halo fan art, is just how I handled just like the contrast here, because it's like blue character against a blue background and pretty dull shading. That's a bit of an issue, but I do like drawing Sankheili or elites. So yeah, they're good. They're good. That's all I'll say regarding this character, though. Oh my god. Dude, I had fucking fun making this. Okay, so what I liked about this one is just depicting something that's like dark and morbid and whatnot. And for that, it's like, wow, we have Bog Heathmouth. And of course, she's meant to be like a very disturbing character. She's from a horror story. And I wanted to emphasize that here because I think an issue is I think I made Bog Heathmouth a bit too appealing in her original artwork because the idea is Murdoch, her lover, her human lover, has very disturbing taste, which is why he finds this attractive. And I didn't want to make it look like it would be like, oh, okay, yeah, that character's, you know, pretty good. But no, I wanted it to look very disturbing, and I wanted to be like, why would Murdoch be attracted to this, right? Like that sort of meant for what I was going for. There's a couple stories I made, but are finished. Yeah, I think you know, it's very self-fulfilling. The write a story. What I always think of is just you know, don't give yourself too much ambition. Just go with you'll hear this a lot. Go with what you enjoy, and try to take it more seriously in the future. Once you really feel confident in yourself, and you know, there's no harm in trying to put yourself out of some boundaries as long as you have time and if you have access to the internet. Then of course you can just post it anywhere, and it might not get any traction, but hey, then you get to say that you put something out there and that you have artwork online. And if it does get traction, then well, I can't imagine it would be anything negative unless you're on TikTok. So yeah, that'd be great. Let's see. Some more ideas. Let's see. Yeah. Just try to make something simple at first. I think an issue with mine is just I made mine like so fucking ambitious, man. Not a good idea. And yeah, just go with like very low ambition. Once you get into things, and try adding more ambition later on. Oh my god! Finally, Swindle appears in a chapter cover. I love how Rose was drawn in this, dude. Like, look at him. He's just, he just like, he just fits his character so well in this. Like, he just looks like a bratty kid. And I wanted to, you know, make the clothing a lot more of a loose fit. You know, I wanted to make the tank top very like oversized. Same with like the pants and the boots. I wanted this to look like something that doesn't fit him, and that he was just kind of like, you know, just left around clothing that he wasn't supposed to be wearing, but he just kind of did anyways because like he was kind of forced to wear this shit. And yeah, he just looks cute here. I'm very fond of it. I'm very fond of how he looks. For nowhere, hello, welcome to the stream. How you feeling, man? Yeah, so I just like Sean and Swindle, of course. He looks great. What happened in this chapter? For Snapshot, it was difficult writing Snapshot here because you can't write. It's kind of similar to Swindle, who canonically has a French accent. Originally had a Brazilian accent, but I decided to retcon that because her name is Swindle, and that's kind of a bad idea. You can't say this character has this accent because for Swindle, it's like you can't. France doesn't exist in Skyland, so you can't say they have a French accent. Or for Snapshot's case, you can't say he has an Australian accent because Australia doesn't exist. So for Snapshot, it's just Snapshot was fun to write because I used to hang out with you know, back when I was like 15. I was good friends with you know, these two Australian creators, Simtide and Hero, or Heroine Skylands. So you know, they're both Australian, naturally have the accents. So we mocked them a lot for that. And that's why Snapshot says Floyd instead of Food Fight. So you know, because we'd mock him for saying "Hey guys." So it'd be like, despite the fact that like what Snapshot's talking about is pretty serious, pretty grim, because Food Fight went missing. He's actually dead. You know, Snapshot's going like, "Oh man, Food Fight," and he also calls Rose bastard because he like openly spits on his foot. Heroine, yeah. Yeah, we also mock him for that. Yeah, his name is just Hero now, but Earth exists in Skylands, but yeah, Um, it's just like it's just not like as open of a thing, and I don't think the concept would really be as widely known. Yeah, so if you want to know what happened to Food Fight, pay close attention to the first chapter Swindle appears in. Fuck that, man. Fuck you, Wix. Now let's go for Junkyard Isles. Okay, one sec. And yeah, we got Jetpack. First time I drew him in a while. Australian accents are goofy, yeah, for real. My dad fucking hates Australian accents. He can't stand them. I think they're funny. Blow Up 640, lovely name. Oh, fuck! Fuck you, man. God fucking damn it. Fuck. Go. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, there we go. Sorry. This is really low volume for me. What the fuck? Okay, there we go. Jesus Christ. Christ. Okay. Yeah, fantasized. I now know 2 words in German. Actually, no, 3 words. Spiel, play, mit, with, and Schadenfreude. Which is to enjoy the pain and suffering of others. Yeah. Kaliana. Can't get enough of Kaliana. She is such a fun character. I love drawing her. I don't think these proportions really fit her. The proportions I draw her later on kind of fit, but she's definitely a work in progress how I draw her. I want to like make some kind of fantasy world or concept for her to be in, because currently it's just her with not that much lore. Well, Wyverns has an OC who is meant to be her like servant, but I haven't really told that. Spiel. Yes. Me when I spiel. Oh yeah, here we are. This is what I said earlier about Thorn being drawn a bit differently. Yeah, a lot of people thought Thorn was a scaly, which I don't really get because his brother is pretty clearly like fluffed up, right? So I'm not really sure what's going on there, but yeah, Thorn is not a scaly. He just doesn't grow out his fur because he's from a warm climate. But now that it's winter, it's like, okay, you're gonna need to grow out your fur, bud, and that's what happened here. Very fluffy critter there, yeah. Don't say that to his face. Don't say that to his face. He'll break your nose. Well, actually, no. Not while Dowser's around. He doesn't like hurting people anymore. Sadly. Yeah. So. Yeah. So I'm not sure what to say about this. There was going to be a part 2. But I decided not to do it. I was gonna do like one around the end of winter. Did winter end? I think it did, right? Yeah. So there we have it. Oh my god. These guys were inspired by. Oh, sorry. I thought I read. No, never mind. I just misread something for a second. Yeah. So these guys actually appeared in a short story I did for an English project recently, not English, creative writing, and throughout the entire story, these two on the left here, they keep referring to no, not on the left. Fuck, why am I ambidextrous? On the right here, they refer to the guy on the left as poor bastard. The entire story, and it all ends with the punchline of him being like, "Okay, you guys are gonna stop calling me poor bastard once they get into like a tricky situation." These guys are inspired by the game Brute Force, a game that I have not played, a game that I really want to play, but I have not. So here they are. And they were originally going to be an antagonist or something, but now they're just the protagonist, and they are trying to survive on an alien planet that they wanted to colonize. They are not good people, except for the guy on the left. He's kind of just a neutral party that was forced into all this. I think it would be fun to make to adapt these guys into a book or something, but whatever. Yeah, I think they live on a planet full of like very feral creatures, so they only have so much gun juice. They cannot keep shooting forever. Oru was actually written to have a thick country accent. I am not joking. He speaks entirely in broken English throughout the entire story, and he can like barely say any big words. So instead of uniform, he says like uniform because he can't like say the full word and doesn't really fully understand what it means. He can't read more than 25 cent. Fuck, he can't read more than like 5 sentences without his brain hurting. So yeah, he's not the sharpest tool in the shed, but he's just happy to be here. And Kivos is someone who has more than 3 brain cells, so she's able to get Oru in on this pretty quickly. Oh yeah, and when I presented the story in my creative writing class, because we all had to like present our stories to everyone, what I did, like, I couldn't not make the story sound like a comedy, because I'm just naturally a presenter, what can I say? And everyone in that class, they were so fucking shy. They were pitching their stories, pitching their short stories. By the way, what they were pitching were not short stories. They were pitching like fucking Lord of the Rings level shit, okay? And they were like, and this is Xander. He's a mysterious, quirked up white boy with magic powers and a fat cock. And like, dude, none of them had any social confidence whatsoever. They had no confidence in showing the story. They could barely form a coherent sentence. And it's like, bro, you are in a creative writing class. We are all in the same boat. Show some confidence, man. And then the second day when people are presenting, the first person goes, "Can we sit down while doing this?" And then they don't even like stand up to like show the projection of their mood boards, which like these like fucking like, I don't know how to describe them, like fucking scrapbooks of what they want their story to be like. So then it's just like, dude, what the fuck? Show some confidence. So then naturally, when I go up there, I'm like Matt, like all confidence. I'm like, maximum charisma, showing off my OC, showing off my story, being like, hey guys, these are the fuckers that I'm working with, and I'm making people laugh, and it's like, damn. And I just get down after that, and I'm like, bro, everyone else sucks at this. Why do they all lack confidence? Oh wait, they're creative writing students. What the fuck? Ugh, my throat's dry. Sorry. Yeah, having an idea about how to develop a story is messy. Yeah, no. This story is really simple, so I didn't have an opportunity to mess it up. But I mean, like, okay, I shouldn't shame people for having for lacking social confidence. It's completely understandable. I'm too autistic to lack social confidence. So that's like, whatever. But yeah, it's just really sad because some of them had great ideas. They just weren't good enough at presenting, and it's like, dude, how are you supposed to get people to care about your story if you're not presenting? Have some confidence. Everyone's presenting one at a time, and if people don't like your story, that's completely fine, but they'll move on to the next thing and they'll forget about it. No one's gonna be like going to that story and be like, man, fuck that one person who did that one specific story. No, like they're gonna listen to you as long as you're confident, as long as you're coherent, and just they'll hear you out on it. As long as you try to make yourself engaging. So try to keep that in mind if you're ever like presenting a story, because otherwise I'm gonna be bored and I'm not gonna be able to pay attention. And that's sad. I'm sorry. I want to hear your story out, but if you can't show the confidence, then I cannot listen to it. I think that's just my takeaway, bro. But no, I love hearing about people's stories. It's just sad because like I couldn't really like hear anyone out because it was just they just weren't good at presenting. Let's see. And chapter 36. I think the chapter fucking sucks. It's just people talking, and also the cover sucks, and just everything about it sucks. And Wendell's in it, but I butcher Wendell. God, fuck, why is this chapter so bad? I think it's fine. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of the art. That's it. I still haven't changed my profile picture. This was a Christmas picture. This is February. Christmas was 2 months ago. It took me a while to speak to you in the art class. Yeah, it's understandable. It's understandable. I'm a very like don't speak until spoken to type of person, so I get it. But it's sad. But these are skills that I gained through live streaming. So I have all of you to thank for this. I would not be able to be as good at presenting as I am now, which I'm not even perfect at presenting. I still have a long ways to go, but this has helped me a lot in my speaking and a lot in my coherency. So I'd like to thank everyone for just tuning in for this long, because you guys have helped me a lot with my skills. That's great. I really would recommend live streaming to people that improve on these skills. Watch my older streams, and you'll notice that I was stuttering a lot, and I was being like, which I still did a lot on this stream, but, yeah, it's just better to improve on these things. I tend to, to not like talking to people because I dislike it. Oh, okay, that's fine. I love talking to people. As you can tell, because I'm just talking. That's all I'm doing right now. I'm just talking. I cannot stop talking. I love talking. Oh my god, talking is great. Sorry. Yeah. Dolls are so fucking fun to draw. Look at her. She's so cute here. This is amazing. Themed off of Xbox 360 gamer pics because nostalgia. Oh my god. Yeah. That's it. This is just cute. I like this. I wanna mod my 360 to like have this as my gamer pic. I don't even think I'll need to mod it. I think you can upload custom gamer pics, right? I overthink texting. Yeah, exactly. I think, you know, calling is a lot more authentic. I just don't like calling as much. I prefer texting. Just because sometimes I'm just not in the mood, you know? I'm just not in the mood to call, but I'm like, fine, texting, because you can do that at your own pace, right? Okay! Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my god. Sorry. I'm just talking for so long. Holy shit. Ahem! So Byron and Kyra, I fucking love drawing these two. I wish I had thicker outlines. You know, fitting with these two, but yeah, so I just like I realize I think I like drawing meaty characters, right? Like I like drawing fat posers and I like drawing muscular hosers, right? I only have like one fat OC, technically two, and that's these guys. And I don't know, it's just fun to draw. It's fun to draw. Not in like a weird fetish way, but like I just think it's cool, right? Maybe a little bit for the muscular guys, but not like for this. I want to draw Pirate and Kyra again because they're just really fun characters to draw. If you're wondering, oh damn, what repercussions did they get for all the terrible things they did throughout Reign of the White Devil? They did not get any repercussions whatsoever. That's right, Pirate and Kyra got off scot-free for all of their sins. They got away with everything. Everything they did, they had no consequences for. Why? Because they have a lot of money. Fat fucks are awesome. Yeah, base Niffler. Let's see. As a it's kind of funny. I'm skinny as can be. I'm like if anorexia had like a slightly less anorexic cousin, you know? And like, bro, I have no meat on my bones. Like, if I was lost in the woods, like a pack of wolves would look at me and be like, "It's not worth the effort." They'd be wasting more energy running to me than the energy they'd gain from my flesh. And yeah, so yeah, I think drawing like meaty bitches is just fun. Oh, they're not getting off scot-free. Just wait till Grublup gets to him. Oh god. Oh no. Grublup just reads a newspaper and just decides to like waltz on over to these two. Yeah, no, I love Pyre and Kyra. They're really fun characters just for how evil they are. I think of them like the dark side in Star Wars, where like they're an ever-present force that cannot be removed, because that's just how strong capitalism is. Which is funny because Activision being bought up by Microsoft. Meaty bitches. Yeah, no. Should meaty bitches be like? I think meaty bitches be McDonald's, right? Like just have like Ronald McDonald with like, you know, just to make him like incredibly yoked, give him like a fat bank account, and you know, just there we go. Or maybe just make him like sexy Colonel Sanders to make it a KFC. I think we can make a lot of other types of jokes if we did a KFC for reasons. But no, we already have Kentucky Fried Niffler, so Niffloid. Sorry, nah, we're not frying you yet. So you know that already fills up the role. Oh my god, that's me! That's me! That's literally me! That's me for real! Holy shit! Hi! Hello! Nice shirt, man! Damn, you sexy fuck. No, yeah, this is... I don't know what to say here. This is the guy. This is me. 50 Fairs. Wow. What's the comment on this? Oh. I didn't like that. Now I did. Yeah, I agree with that though, Raptor. Okay, Reign of the Wooded Devil. um, yeah. What guys? What will be a more efficient use of Niffler? Turning him into Nmax or turning him into a bucket of Kentucky Fried N? You decide what the N stands for. Yeah. So we have Swindle here. I think this is one of my favorite drawings of Swindle. Just like I don't know, just like the eyes in specific, and just like overall, just the detail work and the shading and like the smoking a cigarette. This chapter isn't that good just because it's like, bro. It's just people talking the entire time. Funny thing though, because Swindle is basically I Swindle is basically Sembus's waifu, right? Like at this point. And when he saw a chapter cover of Swindle meeting Dowser, he binged the first 11 chapters of Reign of the Wooded Devil just because of this cover. That made him start reading it. And if that doesn't show this man's dedication to Swindle, I don't know what will. Sadly for him, though, Swindle does not show up until, like, chapter 20-something. So, yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's been a drama brought up, so, I don't know. That's been interesting, but besides that, nah. Mags makes an appearance. Oh, spoilers! I don't fucking care. It's like Mags only makes 2 appearances, and she gets mentioned earlier in the story, but that's about it. Actually, she does get mentioned in Short Story as well. Wow, a real brave adventurous knight coming to save me. Um, he's making quick work of that villain. Too quick. No matter, I'll just use a spell to make the villain even stronger. I fucking love Galliana. She's so fucking goofy. I changed the golden details to black because emo and also evil. Um, so there she is. And yeah, I don't have much to say here. Callian's just a funny character to draw. That's it. Oh my god, it's Grubblelub! Holy shit! The dark element himself! Oh my god. Is she even trapped in the cage? No, she is not. She could easily break out on her own. She can easily slip out of there. But like she's also stronger than any of the villains who capture her. So yeah, she's literally just stronger than like all of her opponents. And the heroes who save her. But she just wants the attention and to fulfill her fantasies of being kidnapped and heroically rescued by a hot, handsome prince. Most certainly brave and rogue. Yeah, the albino dark element. What? You can't be a white dark element? That doesn't make any sense. um, yeah. So, talk about being on both sides. Holy shit. But yeah. So this one out of the entire batch of 100 posts here, this is the only one that's like fan art of anything, which is really sad because it's like, what the fuck, dude. I should do that more often. I just don't know who to write essays about. That's the thing. Um, but actually, by the way, I just want to ask real quick. To anyone watching the stream who has OCs, so I want to make like more sculptures and shit in the future, right? Or like action figures. Probably action figures. Do people in this stream? Because I don't like to announce. I don't like to ask people in advance. I just like to jump scare people with making fan art, right? So do you guys consent to me making turning your OCs into action figures? Probably won't ship them out to you because I'm a hoarder. What can I say? But just permission to make them. I will not put them in jars. Don't worry. I'm too busy working on my Stormblade project for that. Uh, that's a joke. That is a joke. That is a joke. That is a joke. That is a joke. But yeah, just general permission to turn your hosers into these, or maybe not these, like articulated figures. But yeah. Anyways, so. But anyways, where was I? Where was I? Oh yeah, right. So this is of the original design of Grubblelub. compared to the redesign of Grubblub. And although this was done for the specific purpose that Grubblub was not redesigned by point, at least not like publicly redesigned and not like colored in. So, but I do think it fits because a lot of my other OCs, a lot of my other sculptures are of the later designs. So basically, we have like this guy who is of the old design. Then we have the 2020 version of Sakana, and I'll be making a 2021 version of Thorn. So I think it'd fit if I made all the Skylanders customs of like the first design. And then of course there's Legendary Flare, who is of the original design, not because of any creative decision, but that's just because that was the design that was publicly out at the time. So I don't know, I might make that. Cat in a box, absolutely. Couldn't agree more. Oh yeah, and of course we got the 3DS portal. Actually, something I discovered recently, if you put an Imaginite chest on the 3DS portal, at least in Giant, it will register as a magic item, right? But nothing will happen. So Hugo will like give you an item for that, but he will give you nothing. You don't get any items for it. He just hands you the crystal back as if you placed a Skylander there. It's just like it's just like handing you nothing. So I don't know what that means, but cool. Let's see. When I was in year 6, I made character using play. I called him Timothy. He was banned from... Wait, what? From a tutor. What the fuck? I fell asleep. Just don't fall asleep next time, man. Not that deep. Not that deep, bro. Literally. Dead ass. Yeah, so that's all I have to say here. Actually, wait, I wanna show the funny high volt image. Okay. Oh yeah, and of course, when I was referring to like the dark, like the black paint, I made a lot of race jokes while doing it, but I had to make it as subtle as possible. And yeah, here we go. High volt chasing this fucker for reasons. And let's see, where's the one of Sakana actually? There we are. Isn't that cute? That is so wholesome. Lovely. Okay, yeah, let me just... Oh, fuck. Okay, one sec. We are almost done, but I'm just going to go through these posts again. What the fuck? Oh, actually, no, we're not almost done. Fuck, never mind. Holiday breakfast. Okay, another open collab. I'm a big fan of this one. High volt. No, not high volt. What the fuck? What? Oh, why am I like this? Why is my brain not brain properly? Fuck. Okay, no. We got Thorn over here wearing a little reindeer thing, and I just think it's so fucking. I don't know what level of convincing required him to do this. I think it's funny for him to just be like downing protein powder. not protein powder. God no, that would be like the fucking cinnamon challenge. He is. Oh holy shit! Sonic Cycles was racing music. Oh yeah. He's just like it just implies that he brought protein powder to the event specifically to drink it here, and that dedication is just so fucking funny to me. But yeah, Thorn is bulking right now. That's why he's eating pancakes. He is not drinking chocolate milk. He is drinking he's drinking a chocolate protein shake. He does not drink the chocolate milk. Still chocolate, but just not well. And there's probably milk in there, but it's just not, you know. And a jingle reference in the cup Dowser's drinking. I don't know what Dowser's drinking here. She's probably gonna go with the basic option of water or probably milk that tastes better, as it has like any taste. Water is good for you. You should drink water right now. You should just like go to the sink right now and then like force some water down your throat, you know? Anyways, where was I? Oh yeah, right. Yeah, so this image. Oh, a few people collaborated this, which I'm very happy with. it would be out of season for people to participate in this, but if you still want to draw your OC of this, then fuck it, why not, man? Yeah. And let's see here. Oh my god, the big climactic finale. Ooh. I don't really have much to say here. It was a good chapter, you know, good action scene, and of course, yeah, Dowser actually winning. Well, she's won a couple of times, but well, actually no. Second time she's won, which proves like how fucking powerful this motherfucker is. I think it is a little bit Deus Ex Machina, but I think it kind of has to be, and I try to make it as least as possible. So hopefully that works. But yeah, it is pretty funny to think how much happens in the span of like only a couple weeks in the story. Dear God. Nah, fuck that. We're not listening to what's that? Tim Fallen? Nah. Nah, fuck that. Why do we even have this in my playlist? No, oh my god, why is this all so fucking mid? You know what, fuck it. Namco Museum, fuck yeah.
To support sustainable food production,
Then we get a commercial, of course, video. Oh my god, Centipede! Inspired by the Atari video game Centipede. Wow, that is so crazy. That is wild, man. Yeah, I have nothing to say here. This is just the cool character design I had. Started using what is wrong with you? This is the I don't know if this is a Mythic Art base moment. I think I might have to revoke one of your base points, man. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, okay, it's an ad. Okay, I was like, what the fuck is that music? Ads are cringe, yeah. Just use an ad blocker. Nah, fuck that. I don't care. Xbox! Man, I love me some Xbox. Let's see here. So many Easter eggs to go over. I love this. Old UI is based? Oh yeah, never mind. This is never mind. This is a base Mythic Art moment. Can you play Old Town Road on it? That's my question. I'm just gonna go through a bunch of these references. Okay. Xbox, game from a studio we bought. Yup, that is some good old meta humor involving Xbox because, dear God, they just buy out everything. They have no exclusives. Even Halo was from a studio they bought out. They have very few organic exclusives. We got Eggmania, because of course I had to include Eggmania. M-rated shooter, because of course, what else would you have on there? Mr. Chief Bowling, which is a deep cut I go into the description. Nicest tutorial if you watched Spider-Sim, you know what that is. Kratos pedicure is my favorite. Hands down. You can't top Kratos pedicure. And of course I had to compliment PlayStation a bit. You know, gotta be a bit anti-console war. For a few seconds. Nah, just kidding. PlayStation is mid. They have come on, they just because they have better exclusives and like probably like better performance on their like base model. Well, actually no, not never mind. This Series X exists. Fuck. Just because they have fuck, they have exclusives. Never mind. They don't have anything else. We have Game Pass and shit. I'm not saying which one's better. I'm just saying like I don't know. It doesn't fucking matter which one's better. That's what it is. Both suck. both are run by terrible, like, evil companies. You're just choosing between them. Even Nintendo too. They're all just evil companies. Like, Steam Deck is the only based option. And I don't use that because I'm not based. Retro games. That's where we go. Because you're not supporting the gaming industry at all. Because the gaming industry is just that fuck. Oh yeah, Vacant Paladin. That one I did not come up with. But Curb Stomping, I'm so proud of Curb Stomping. Finding Bastard Child because the Happy Feet live streams. We got Galo Combat Evolved, Nice Sack Boy. We got Super Marlowe skinning animals. Then we got licensed shovelware for the AIDS. Let's see. Oh yeah, and the pre-order this bitch thing. This is actually from a scrapped set of 2 OCs I had, which was let me look for this. Where is it? Here we are. Yeah, so this was a Parasaurolophus and I think like I don't know, some anthro thing duo, where basically the idea was it was going to be inspired by the canceled N64 game Dinosaur Planet, and it was just going to be that, but like a little bit different. And by a little bit different, I mean without Crystal. And it would just focus on the duo between this guy and his talking dinosaur, because the dinosaurs talk here. Yeah, but I didn't end up going with that, so I just had it as like a little fun Easter egg, which is something that some guy with a coconut came up with. We have Niffler's OC here, Dr. Buckshot in the Werf packaging. Let's see. And I think, did Niffler, did you come up with the Traffic Monster Slaves thing? Talking dinosaur? Yeah. I still haven't shown Sembus the second Parasaurolophus, which is that. Saints Crow. Oh my god, an Xbox exclusive. Holy shit, no way. Actual nunchucks. These are weapons. Let's see. Oh yeah, and then we got some OCs. My Sonic Wisp OC. Fuck, what is his name? Hida. My Goofy Slime character, Jingle, and Freddy Fazbear. No, that is not a joke. We got the Fygar, the Portal of Power that is just used, that will never be sold because no one buys Skylanders anymore. At least not in these like stores. Let's see. An unspecified gaming controller. And someone commented like, wouldn't it be funny if these were just like all bootlegs? And I think that would be amazing. they're all fucking bootleg. Because like this takes place in the Spike's Paradise universe, and yeah, that's just like Xbox and PlayStation and Nintendo are all showed in that series, so these are probably just bootlegs. Or a parody, I don't know. Maybe it was like an elaborate art project someone did. Let's see. Oh yeah, we got Chia here. I like Chia. I really like Chia as a background character, because she's always like, she has a little bit of lore and a bit of like backstory to her, but she's only appeared in the background, and I love that. Yeah. Little Big Planet. I don't know if this is Little Big Planet or Sackboy Adventures, because it is GS5. Did any Little Big Planet games come out in PS5? I'm assuming it would be like a re-release of Little Big Planet 3, right? Yeah. And let's see. Oh yeah. And my favorite is, you should totally edge. That's the name for membership. or join our membership free if you perform a blood sacrifice. God. Oh, I love this. I have nothing to say here. These are posts that we just looked at, for the most part. Legally safe knockoffs, yeah. We're not listening to the depressed me music. Cafe rap? Fuck yeah. This is peak hip-hop.
What happens when you switch to a network you can
Oh my god, I do
and
not
afford?
care. I do not care about Kudo. Fuck you. You don't have the funny wrestling man anymore. Fuck that. The Gatlians are not sentient. They are like, they're toys, because this takes place in Canada. I'm assuming, well, Chilsey is Fuck no. He was born in wherever Spike's Paradise takes place. I haven't decided. Somewhere in British Columbia, and then he moved to buttfuck nowhere, Indiana, at some point. And I'm assuming this is just a trip back home, and because Chia works here and Chia lives in BC. So that's like the context for this. So because of that, guns kind of are a no-no here. So naturally, they're not going to be selling guns, especially not to children. Okay, yeah. So we got the finale of Rainbow and a Devil. Yes, this is, God, this is so much fun. Oh god. This is just one of those moments where it's like, oh fuck, what now? And that kind of spiraled me into an art block, but whatever. But yeah, where was I? God, God, where do I even begin with this? It's just a wholesome ending. I think that's all. Really simplified background, but whatever. It looks good. I'm proud of it. I don't know what to say here. You know, pretty consistent color palette, and I don't want to spoil anything for the ending, so I'm just gonna move on. Metal Raptor. This is old art. That's yeah, old art. I have nothing else to say. You old art. Nah, it looks good though. It looks good. Water. Actually, wait, Niffler. Fuck. When does the Nintendo 3DS like lose its online service? Because I really want to trade some yokai with you. I really want to play Yokai Watch with you a bit, man. Like online, that would be so fucking fun. If it's not closed already, we gotta fucking get on that. Yeah, but other than that, this is just a really goofy fucker. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything with him again, but this was just a really fun live stream to do. And here he is again. Man, he's like Ninja, but like better because he's dead. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. We gotta trade ourselves. We gotta trade each other some yokai. Let's see here. Oh my God, it's Spike. Actually, what version do you use for Yokai Watch? Are you a bony spirit or a fleshy soul? How the fuck did he die? I think what happened was that he like fell into a river and then he was like brutally mauled to death by a bunch of otters. I think that's what happened. And it must have been like during a vlog or something. Used to be bony. Damn, did you upgrade? Or did you like switch sides? I'm a bony spirit, so that's what I'm that's what I'm familiar with. Let's see here. So yeah, we just have this fucker, and that's all. That's all. And these of the charming tribe. Let's see here. Oh my God, Spider-Man! I'm never live streaming this game again. It was fine. The video got a lot of views later on, but like when I did the stream, it just did not have any performance, and that's sad. But you know, it was a fine enough stream. I might adapt Shocker into my Spider-Verse AU just because, you know, Shocker appeared in that, and I think I have some good jokes to make. I think I might steal Gixie comparing Shocker to Iron Man because I think that would make for a really good joke. Hey, who ordered Iron Man off Wish? Either that or reference that one Shocker clip from the Spider-Man show. You know, the Spider-Man show. That one. Never owned the games, bought the first one recently, yeah. They're alright. Apparently Spider-Man 2 gets better. I mean, it's the one with the pizza theme, so how can it not get better, right? Oh man, I sure do love getting mauled to death by the flood. Yeah. Nah. The art for the flood Stangili looks so fucking cool, but it does not work as a thumbnail. No one clicked on it. By the way, I would just like to mention the live stream I did for like Halo Part 4, which had like the flood Stangili in the thumbnail. That is the worst performing stream in the entirety of my channel. No exaggeration. Not a shred of irony. It is the worst performing stream I have ever done. So I am currently debating whether or not I should stream Halo 2 or just make a video about it. Because, I mean, I gotta make a video about Halo 2 because it's turning 20 this year. So, you know, perfect opportunity to make people feel old. Because I'll be like, yeah, I was actually born after Halo 2 released. And then people will be like, oh my God, I'm so old. And then they'll, like, crumble into ash. Yeah. People got spooked by the flood, yeah. They saw the flood and pissed themselves and got off the YouTube homepage. Nah. But I think Master Chief looks really cool here. I like Stangili, and I like me being like, what's that over there? Oh, is that a flood? Wow, it's crazy. Froggy. Wait, you guys play Sonic, right? 4th row, you play Sonic. How's How's my big the cat impression? Froggy, Froggy, come here. I'm gonna. Froggy, get in this jar. Is that more like blobber as fuck? Flood brought them PTSD. Nah. Okay, the thing was, right? Wyverns was being a backseat gamer with me, and he was like, nah, just play the next stage because I want to get your reaction. And I was too focused talking to him to actually react to the flood. So I had no reaction to the flood, so I wasn't scared of them. So I don't know to thank Wyverns for making me not scared of the flood, or to be mad at Wyverns for making me not scared of the flood, which would have made for like better content if I was scared of them. They did jump scare me though, that was pretty cool. Oh damn. Well, of course it's not gonna be like accurate to every language. Do you expect me to start like busting out some like Japanese vocabulary to get like an impression of that one guy who's been voicing Sonic for the past like 20 years? Yeah. Wasn't he voiced by Duke Nukem in one of the games? Absolute World War moment though. Oh man. I sure do love drawing our Buff Man and Master Chief. And I hate drawing grunts. Grunts are so annoying to draw. I'll just say here. It was fun, though. It was fun. Apparently you hated it. Why would you hate being Big the Cat? The cat sounds really fun to be. I think, like, I'm convinced that, like, Ian Flynn is, like, the voice of the entire Sonic cast, though, because he does, like, so many good impressions of the characters. I would love for him to voice Dr. Starline in a game for the fact that Dr. Starline like died or something. Oh my god, the canvas! Wow. Wow, this is wild. This is the canvas. My favorite one is still Spyro celebrating Cinder. Actually, wait, that reminds me. I forgot to mention something. One sec. I'm gonna go over to like one thing I forgot to mention. I just need to bring something up that I forgot to mention for like the last stream. Okay, so like the drawing. Oh wait, no, this is way too far. The drawing process for like the canvas at the end of the stream, right? It was so hard to actually no, it wasn't hard. It just took me so long to make it, right? And okay, so for this last live stream. Dude, like, I was just on there for, like, 4 hours, and I was so fucking starving by the end of it. And because of the McChicken joke, I decided to, like, eat a McChicken before the stream, right? So, but after the stream, I was starving, and I, went to, get this one fire-ass chicken sandwich. So I had a chicken sandwich before and after the stream. And, like, dude, I'm not even gonna lie, like, man, that fucking sandwich was so good. It was chicken and fig. And you think of fig, right? You think, like, damn, fig wouldn't be good on a sandwich. It's fucking perfect on a sandwich. Oh my god, it's so fucking good. Dude, that sandwich was peak. Holy shit. I remember enjoying that sandwich more than the entirety of Legend of Spyro in the beginning. Dude. Especially the boss fight. The boss fight fucking sucked. Anyways, yeah. Glumshanks, one of these man-made horrors beyond my comprehension. Yeah, I fucking loved it. Beautiful. Of just an arena. I'm pretty local to most places, so I can just get things pretty easy. Let's see. We got the gamer pills. Oh yeah. The only time I have ever allowed for a comedic depiction of Timber, I never let that happen. But this was the one exception where I was like, okay, this guy's gonna be like vandalizing Timber. And naturally, I think that's what happened to the OG design of Rebel Up. They just got killed, which is funny because I think this was the first time there was a colored appearance for Rebel Up, at least like, with like a full appearance. So that's funky. And then we have, oh yeah, we got, what were some other highlights? Evilized Chem is always great. One second, just, fuck no. Let me just Scroll over to that. Wahoo. And then we have, of course, the May I Grab You orb, which kind of looks like he's trying to grab the like Pac-Man chain chomp. God. Yeah. I just like this. This is fun. I'm excited to do another canvas in the future. Oh, and of course we gotta have more Kaliana. When I showed this to my friend, she looks at this sack of hay, and she asks, oh, is that her friend? And I'm like, it's an inanimate sack of hay. She is pretending to have a conversation with. So yeah, that's probably her best friend. Yeah, no, Kaliana's really fun to draw. I think this is more accurate to how I think of the character, because Kaliana is just very, like, goofy. Kaliana is canonically in her 20s. She's just, like, the female equivalent of a man-child. So, that's what she has going on. Oh, is that chemical from bakery? You know it. You know it. Nah, it's bakery from chemical. You fucking fake, you fucking fake fan ass bitch. Yeah. She's practicing how to speak with people. She has no idea how to speak. Yeah. No, she has no social skills. She probably has social confidence. She just doesn't have any social skills. So she'd just be like, "Oh, hey guys, so, what's your favorite way to drug someone? What the fuck? How are your skills with manipulating people?" Has Kaliana been in many conversations with normal people? She has. She talks to her dad sometimes, who was an evil ruler, but now he's good now. He has a teacher. She has a teacher who teaches her about how to not be an evil colonistic villain. Which she understood these lessons up until they mentioned kidnapping princesses, and then she was like, "Oh my god, I want to be kidnapped and rescued." And then that became her goal, and I think her social skills plummeted from that. She probably talks to her like guards and servants and just be like, "Hey, can you read my fan fiction of me getting rescued by a brave heroic knight?" So, yeah, that's woman child, exactly. Yeah. I don't know what her deadline is for being forced to marry another prince, but she does not want to marry a prince. She wants to marry a knight. She refuses to marry a prince. Yeah, gotta have a lot of heart symbols and, like, bright colors. I might take a bit of inspiration from this and how it's shaded for, like, how I draw things in the future, but... And back, where are we at? Oh, we are almost done. We only have a couple more art pieces to go through. Such as this one! This is what I mentioned earlier with, like, Thorn being altered in this design. Oh, wait, it's a princess reptile. Not for long, yeah. Here we are now. We have a bunch... Still a very beefy Thorn, but, you know, he's, I think I exaggerated the proportions a bit here, but, whatever. I think it's just a wholesome zine. Really cute stuff. Yeah, that's I don't really have much to say here. Good at drawing. That's it. Oh my god! You guys remember this. You guys remember this guy. Or you don't. If you don't, that's totally okay, because you might not have been there. Oh good. Yeah, so basically this character is how do I describe him? He's just Kratos, but like an orca, basically. God of War. I don't know what world he's a part of. But he'd be cool as like a boss or something. This is an art. I agree. This is such an art, bro. This is one of the first things I drew on live stream where I'm actually proud of the art. Usually when I draw something on a live stream, I'm not very proud of like what the end thing looks like. But for this, it's like, yeah, I like this. No, I'm not listening to this right now. Fuck that. Oh my god, #1 movie. Holy shit. Fuck yeah, Blinks. Yeah, but usually I'm not very proud of the results of my live stream art, but this time it's like, damn. That's crazy. Jamaica mentioned. Can't spell Jamaica without a cut, bro. Draw Spitfires again. I mean, I could. I don't know. I just can't think of any good jokes for her. If I think of a good joke for Spitfires, then I'll draw her again. If people don't know who Spitfires is, it's the Skylander Spitfire, except pink with titties and abuses child support, and has about like 30 baby daddies. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what else to mention with this guy. He's killed a bunch of creatures. That's about it. Oh my god! Label as mature content. Damn! Look at that. That's an Eldritch Horde beyond my comprehension. This is supposed to have a deeper meaning. I cannot remember it. I think I started it sometime in like last year. I just did not care enough to like think of the intended message for that long. So, ooh, creepy. Ooh, wow, this is so scary, guys. Make pretty good horror creatures. Thank you. I like drawing horror stuff. I like making creepy things that are scary. Yeah, that's it. Horror is fun. I like horror. A Silent Hill monster. I don't know much about Silent Hill, but I know that's creepy, so thank you for that. Yeah, that'll be all. Completely different tone. The Manifestian. Wow, look at this cute little guy. I'm probably never going to post this guy again, but look at him, he's so cute. That hand would make for a pretty fire watermark, though. I might keep it, even though I drew it like a year ago. Horror is good, absolutely, man. Yeah. Oh man, 2 of Roller Brawl. That's wild, bro. I actually tried to get the wind-up art for this thumbnail, but I could not find it. I think the wind-up art might have been like accidentally deleted or something. But yeah, it is just no longer available. Very sad, but at the same time, I don't really care. Basic art of wind-up. So yeah, that's about it. That's all we have going for us here. A lot of very uneventful ones. Oh my god, a Fygar! There was a bigger Fygar, but he looks creepy as fuck, so I'm not posting him. Very uncanny. But look at this fucker. He's so cute. Oh my god. Adorable. Yeah, that's... Wow. Very uneventful. These are just reposts. And, okay, yeah. Second to last. Demotivation! Woohoo! This was a event post. Not really. It's just kind of like, damn, I have not been doing that hot lately. And just talking about that. I like the stylization of this, though. I really like how he looks in here. You know, just bringing back the Grim and WD Grim. Wow. These, like, glowing-ass eyes. Damn, he's a funky dude. Very messy hair, too. I like it. I'm not gonna lie. I think a cool watermark would be, like, a mutant cupcake or something. Ooh, I actually like that. This is pretty fucking cool. This is getting an art block era here, right? Not much to cover in an era, but yes, that's where we are. Anyway, can you show the small comic edit? Sure, why not? I'll have to download that, so please do send that to me again. Yeah, I'll just talk about this for a bit. So yeah, I've still been reading after making this post, but that's basically all I've been doing. Just reading and like I'm working on some art, so that's pretty fun. But yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna stay with this gun. I'm proud of it though. I think the art looks good. And what I like about Chemica is he's already been featured in event posts before, and he's already been featured in like some serious media. So depicting him for this isn't off model at all. Okay, there we go. And yeah, let me just actually I'll just download this. So where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is it? Is it sending, my guy? Sir? My main man? My bro? Absolute homie? It's not sending? Last few videos I made? Well, okay, here's the thing. This is from like almost a year ago. This is stuff from throughout 2023. This is something from early 2023. This is something from mid-2023, and this is the only, like, actual recent one. So, like, a lot of these recent ones are just repost of, like, well, not repost, just, like, uploading my backlog of old art. So, like, this was the only actual recent thing. Yeah, so thank you for the compliment, but it doesn't apply. Okay, yeah, so let me just download these two. Save image, okay. I'm just gonna call this Wahi in my files. Okay, let's see. So, first page. First page. If I can get this here. And let me just... Oh, wait. I'm fucking stupid. I don't even have to do that. Wait, fuck, I can just... I literally just have it right here. Fuck. I did not why do I keep forgetting that? Okay, yeah, so I'm just gonna, remove this fucker. And, yeah, so if I could... Yeah, so this is a comic that, that some guy with a coconut made. Involving the Kaliana. So, yeah, let me just be as if she's like some prestigious honor. Yeah, so basically it's like I'm just gonna show this honestly in full, and then just go through the second panel, and then just edit there. Wabam. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, we did this over a call. It was pretty fun. Well, he did this over a call, and I was just talking to him the entire time. I was up very late. He was up even later than that. I don't know what's wrong with him, but yeah, here we are. And let me just move this down a bit. There we are. Okay, and good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Did you also happen to eat a baby on no, I did not. What the fuck? Yeah, I was ranting about Skylanders Imaginators a lot. I do not like Skylanders Imaginators. God. You want to know something that, like, isn't good? Skylanders Imaginators. Fuck that game, man. Fuck Imaginators. Fuck everything it stands for. Okay, anyways. That is so fucking ominous. No, that does not fit the tone I'm going for here. What the fuck? Okay, one sec. Wow! Oh my god. Okay, one sec. Wait, Atari. Oh, shit, we can end this with Atari Karts music? Fuck yeah. One sec. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, and then this is just updates, but I tried to make it look like a card. Wow. This is wild, guys. Damn. Yeah, no. Atari Karts OST is fucking fire, by the way. You should listen to it. Early 2000s edgy moment, yeah. I was inspired by the Splatoon OST, what can I say? Yeah, I don't know much to say about the art itself, but hey, it's good, important updates. What's Atari Karts? Think Mario Karts, but on the Atari Jaguar in the late 90s, mid 90s, I should say. And, kind of mid. It's fine. It's a good game. It's just alright. And using characters you have never heard of. Like Bentley Bear. I think he's cute, though. That's... that's a very uneventful way to end this off, eh? Yeah. So, yes. Good God. So, I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in to this one. If you haven't already, please do like this stream. If you would like to subject more unfortunate souls to my content, because that's how YouTube recommendations work. And yeah, so... I plan to post my DeviantArt later today. And it'll just be like a new OC if you're interested in that, and possibly some other cool stuff. So yeah, feel free to check that out. It'll be linked in the description. And I don't really have much else to say here. Good God, how do I make an outro to this? after just talking about about like all this shit for so long. I do think it's been weird with the past couple like 100 of my posts because just I don't know, I'm not really that fond of what I've been doing. I do want to make everything a bit more ambitious, a bit more funky, a bit more, you know, exaggerated, a bit stylish. So I'm excited for that, and yeah, I hope you're excited too. I plan to make some pretty ballsy moves. So if you're interested in that, then hell yeah. And if not, get fucked. No, I'm kidding. But yeah. So just have a good day, night, whatever fucking weird ass time zone, whatever weird ass place on this planet you're on. If you're not from this planet, I'm sorry for the 7-minute ping. But yeah. Thanks. Gotta be ballsy, yeah. Wahoo. What else do I say? What's like I just scream into my mic? I am the ultimate DeviantArt cringe compilation.